All right, there we go. Welcome back, everyone, to Manacles of Darkness, session 18, I believe. Is that correct, everyone? Yes, that is
My recording
correct.
says like 13 at this point because I've fucked up so many.
It's it's whatever. But Manacles of Darkness, session 18. Last time, we had a mini session as well, but we had to fight against Tally. A lot of shit happened. Too much to really count. The highlights were Murr's glowy ring turning evil, the Titan arrow just not wanting to participate in the battle, Sneevil falling in love with Haven and then got killed the second he breaks out of that. Let's see, Laven and Isaac were in love with each other for a short while.
Long while.
A long while for you. I think Laven broke out like turn 2 of that.
It was still a couple of turns. I think it might have been 3 or 4 still.
Gotcha. Let's see. Rinza got the shit kicked out of him and then died. Chris's body, he got debodied, I guess. I find it weird saying decapitated because he's still alive, so like he didn't die from that. His head is the part of him that matters. He got debodied. What else happened? Phylactery for Laven broke, and now he's slowly turning into a Skeleman. It's quite horrifying, to be honest. Let's see.
Can't even cover it up.
Anybody think of anything else that was very important that happened last time?
Unless you want to talk about the mini
no,
session.
unless you want to talk about what happened Monday.
I mean, but besides, I'm getting to that, but like during the fight proper.
Yeah.
Technically, Renza died.
I died.
Yeah, I mean, he died during that session. Yes.
I mean, Mur's emotionally scarred because of Norik's shadow, but that's about it.
Yeah,
I'm just dead on the inside because of those 5 turns of being fucked over.
I'm sorry.
No, that was the issue.
So, guys, I'm sorry. Then the mini session happened in which you guys followed Tally to that other plane of existence that Mur was once trapped in, and you guys were a bit too late because you deliberated for like a good 5 minutes, and Chris was only able to buy all like a minute tops, and so
yeah, I'm a good
yeah,
boy.
oh yeah, Chris got rolled in there headwise and bit at their ankles before getting his job. So y'all all went in there. Diamond just got sacrificed to Syracuse. Tally's demon got their name back, and turned out they were Agatha, the Queen of Ambition, who is the wife or ex-wife, depending on who you ask, of Asmodeus, the now known Prince of Vengeance, not King of Wrath. He was a big fat liar. He's not quite that important.
Bitch.
True.
He's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, they learned during that session that Asmodeus is just kind of he's one of the littler bitches of the hands. Agatha basically just did a power play after power play to the party. Eventually let them go after scaring the fuck out of them and killing Laven a few times and stuff like that. During which, yeah, I mean, like, Laven died for all of like a half second and then like his body reformed, like fucking Bakano style. So let's see what else. For reference, sure, if you ever get beheaded, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bakano style, you mean?
Yeah, Bakano style.
Okay.
Where you'll die for like a second, but then your body will reform.
Okay, this is good to know for the future.
Yep.
Rather than just straight up disintegration.
Yeah. So let's see what else. She ended up letting you all go after Haven sacrificed herself, and she essentially just broke Haven's spirit and made her faith waver. It was a very scary moment. So y'all all ran out. Asmona said bye to Mur and said some dark shit. It was pretty sick. You guys returned to the normal plane of existence, the mundane plane. Jeeves was like, hey, let's revive Rinza using that weird time god. And he gave away his entire pancake fund, which was 212,842 gold, which horrified everyone. Because like all that for pancakes.
Literally, geez, you can buy 18,000 houses with that.
No, I don't want 18,000 houses. I want a fuck ton of pancakes.
Make a house out of pancakes, bitch.
And then let's see, Isaac gave up a small plushie that he got from Gawain. That was it looked like Lionel. Let's see what else. Haven gave up her red cape. That was the first thing she ever bought with her own money. Laven gave up his mask. Chris managed to will his body to stand, and he gave his body to Syracuse. So he's just ahead now.
Yep.
Mur was too angsty to give anything to Syracuse.
Mur was being a little bitch.
Mur had something that would have finished it, but I don't expect Jess to give this away. So
Did you actually roll to revive?
To revive Rinza?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I mean, it was just like I was thinking of like relative value because like a human life is worth a lot, you know.
Uh-huh.
As Alex knows by watching FMA currently. So yeah, no, there was no rolling. It was just me like approximating like, is this worth it to him?
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys, I think somebody grabbed Sneevel's body. I believe that happened.
I did.
Yeah,
I think it was
Renza
Isaac.
did.
No,
Okay, yeah,
fuck
so
you,
Isaac-
I got
oh.
it.
Oh.
Alex, you can't have had his body.
No, I
Yeah.
said Renza.
Oh, okay, I was to say.
I don't think
Renza
Renza can have his
can't
body
either.
at this point
Yeah,
either.
Rin's being helped out by a few of them, I assume. And so you guys, all as a party, exited the sewers.
And G's grabbed my axe.
Yeah, Jeeves picked up Vascular. He's like, oh god, this is gross and gives me horrible memories of being almost killed by this. And you guys begin walking down the path of the sewer, trying to get to the sewer cap where you guys entered. Is there anything you guys want to talk about on the way there? So that was pretty fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean,
Can I talk up until I get my new body?
Are you?
No, you can't. I don't think you can talk at all right now. You don't have a jaw.
No, he has a
No,
jaw. His
it
jaw
got
fixed
fixed.
itself.
Oh, okay.
I think he's asking for permission to you.
No, you don't have permission right now.
Jeeves gives you like a fucking dumb face, Chris, making fun of you. Oh, what? You're not gonna say anything? So I can just like trash you and you won't say anything? Oh, Laven, this is a gift you have given me upon this day that has sucked so royally.
It's a gift I've given us all.
Ah, truly one. Well, I think we'll make more use of it once we're maybe patched up a bit because you guys look totally wrecked. So it's.
I'm wrecked in more than just physicalness,
My
I
good
assure
tiefling
you.
son.
I guess we can talk about that later. I didn't really see the fight, but sure. And so you guys continue down the sewers. Jeeves hops up there with the axe, puts it down, and helps you all up one by one with his big ol' arms. And waiting there already is somebody that only I think Laven recognizes, and maybe Haven. Maybe the two of you both recognize him. Laven, you recognize him because this is the guy that you gave BB to, that she claimed was her brother.
Oh,
Hey, look, it's some random guy I've never met before.
hi, how's BB?
Oh, she's doing fine. Are y'all okay? You ran off in a hurry. I didn't really get a chance to ask what was going on.
A lot of stuff.
Well, do elaborate. And he takes out a notepad. He's like, I'm the local reporter. My name's Killian Nethervale.
Isaac, you seem to be the most informed on this. Do you want to...
Jamarn was being threatened by a very powerful tiefling that was going to destroy the entire town. However, for the time being, Jamarn is saved because the tiefling is, well, to put it, just to make a long story short, they're not going to touch Jamarn. So, we saved the place from being basically destroyed.
Oh, that's amazing, huh? Please, can you give me any more details, like for a good story? And,
Well,
he
I heroically
begins
ran
writing
in
down.
during the fray.
Isaac is like, hello.
It all seemed very dire. Fire was going everywhere, explosions, and with one loose of my arrow, I managed to stop the fell beast with one final strike. Actually, no, it was Haven.
Yes, if anything, our Justiciar, Haven here, basically did most of the work for us, and she is to be praised for this.
And he looks around, and he's like, "Oh, she's the Justiciar?" And because Haven is not wearing her helmet right now,
Mm-hmm.
and she's also not wearing her cape that usually identifies her as the Justiciar. And so, he's like, "Oh, well, I'll say your secret's safe with me. I'll just write that you had a part in it, dearest hero of Jamar." She gives a nice nod. It's like, "Oh, thank you for not spreading this around." And he's getting all your names. You all tell him your actual names. You gotta come up with some bullshit like fake names.
Mer will give her name.
All right.
Laven will give his as well, while also
Okay.
kind of just trying to shrink into the back of his hood.
Okay. Yeah, he's not paying too much attention to what you look like. Let's see, Renzetti. Oh, Ren's not here. I'll say he gives his name. I'm gonna say he doesn't notice Chris.
That would be a nightmare.
Wait, hold on. So does Laven look like Skeletor?
He's still like the blue, but it's like I'm imagining like the blue, like jellyish, but it also has like the skull in it.
It looks like if you guys ever watch shows, and if you ever watch shows like what was the something Warrior, Greatest Warrior, or something. It's like a versus show where they had warriors against warriors, and the test skulls they would use were jelly, but had like real skulls on the inside to like test physics and stuff. That's what I imagine him looking like.
So kind of like what they did in Mythbusters with Buster.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they often use those. Yes. Yes. So yeah, he looks like a weird jelly Skeletor.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be a very comfortable few weeks for him.
I think you need a new mask.
I think that's
he doesn't
true.
even know he had a mask now.
Unless he really hung on to that memory, did you decide that, Drew?
I'm not sure yet, because I was planning on him getting rid of it anyway.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I do have a spell, though, that I might start using instead.
Okie dokie.
I just know my back something's missing, but I don't know what.
It's true. So I'll say that, is it reasonable to assume that you give Killian the normal kind of gist of what happened down there? Minus some personal details with Jeeves and stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave the thing about Laven not dying out of it.
Yeah, like none of the stuff that would get y'all investigated, just the kind of gist of what was happening.
I'll leave a tip just for the people of Jamar just to keep an eye out on the water supply.
Yeah, you let him know, like, hey, maybe a good idea to get the water checked here and get it cleansed like a priest or something.
And I show him the map of like everywhere.
Just the whole town.
No, because I took the map of like where they hit up all of the water spots.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just like, here's a fun map.
And Haven actually asked for that map because she needs to give it to the paladin so that they can kind of
I'll
all
just
that.
Turn to the right and hand it to Haven. So
she thanks you. And she's going to escort you all to the hospital. Because you're all kind of fucked up, even if you're walking, you need to be checked out. So she escorts you all to the hospital and then says she's going to go to the temple to heal. That she will see you guys soon, because she's sure that there's about to be a bunch of hullabaloo with Killian knowing about what happened. Because as you may recall, Killian was the one who wrote the story that y'all read when you came into town.
Mm-hmm.
And so you all go to the hospital. You get checked in the rooms after Haven kind of puts in a good word. And you're all in one big room together. I assume you're just kind of there, Laven. You don't really need to get checked out.
Yeah.
So, is there anything y'all want to say to each other that night as you're all kind of going to sleep? Any conversations y'all want to have?
I don't know. I don't think I have anything. Mer has anything to say. I think she's upset. Visibly upset.
I'm just gonna start writing another letter back home.
Okay. Remember, you haven't written one at this point since you got here because time.
Mm-hmm. That's what he's doing. He's like, all right, I've now just gotten here. I still don't know information about my daughter, so I'm gonna just be like, hey, fuck.
Okie dokie. Laven, do we want to say during this time you're trying with Chris to get his new body?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also going to warn Chris that if he speaks before I allow him to, that I will disintegrate this body.
I'm guessing Chris just kind of shakes violently. I will say Jeeves is gonna turn to Myrrh as he's not hurt, but he just kind of wants to wait there with them. Hey Myrrh, are you still awake?
Yeah, I am.
So, what exactly happened down there? You said you were emotionally kind of hurt?
Well, I guess you're asking what happened during the fight while you were passed out, right?
Yeah. Sorry for that.
No, it's fine. Isaac and I read Tally's journal, and while I couldn't 100% connect the dots, I had a hunch that, you were involved with some of this, so I understand why you were back there, and I'm glad you're safe now. I really am.
Thanks.
But Tally just had this ability to create shadows, and he made one of Norik, and
Oh,
we had to fight him.
I'm so sorry.
I couldn't fight him. She made one of Carrion as well, and I lost it, and I went directly after her. But I looked at Norik right before Renza put a pistol to his head, and he looked at me, and while I know it wasn't actually Norik, the shade then looked at me and said, "Help me."
It's really fucked up. I'm so sorry.
So, Jeeves, I know it seems selfish that I didn't necessarily want to give up anything for Renza. Don't get me wrong, I know you two are close. I don't know, I feel like I really can bring him back. Somehow.
Jeeves leans over under your bed and gives you a hug. Like, it's fine, kid. That's weird. You are a kid to me. But no, I get it. It's fine. We brought him back, and that's the most important thing. He's in intensive care right now, so.
Yeah.
But he'll be fine.
Really bad. I actually stabbed him.
No, actually, that is weird. But it's not important.
Yeah. You remember that special knife that would come back to me when I threw it?
Oh yeah, glowy ring.
Yeah. That might have possessed me also during that fight.
Oh fuck, that sucks.
It's still down in the sewer. I kind of tossed it. I hope no one else finds it.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
That would be bad. But I didn't. I also decapitated Chris.
Oh, that's fine.
That laugh was in that laugh was in canon, by the way.
Good. Well, even you're currently near the morgue with Chris going through bodies.
Damn it! I wanted to laugh at that.
Well, Jeeves kind of taps you on the head, okay, well, I just wanted to make sure you were doing okay. Do you want some sweet dreams tonight?
She just kind of blinks a little bit, and she slowly nods, like, I haven't had one of those in a while.
All right, just close your eyes.
Okay.
And then you feel Jeeves press his finger against your forehead for a moment, and immediately afterwards, you're just thrown into a dream, and it's
chaos.
Pretty good dream. Nope. And I'll let you decide what it is later on if you'd like to. Because now I'm going to switch to Cassandra.
Oh, hi.
So Cassandra, you've got a real bad headache wherever you are. As you wake up, you appear to be lying on some bed. You're not tied up or anything. You're in your normal outfit. Just a huge headache. And there appears to be purple satin on the bed and stuff. It's a really nice place wherever it is. What do you do? Do you want to look around or anything?
Well, first of all, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because the last thing you remember before this was getting grabbed by somebody before you could go into the sewers.
Oh, okay. I will definitely take a look around.
All right, as you look around... Oh, go on.
Just to figure out where the hell I am.
Yeah, you appear to be in some stone room. There's purple drapes everywhere and gold adornments and stuff. It's a pretty nice room, but there's not much in it besides basic furniture and the bed.
Huh. Well, this is nice. Is there a door?
There is. There's a completely golden door with a jeweled handle.
Cass is dragon instincts of going, ooh!
Cass is in the pimp room.
Zooms over to the door, but tries to see if I can open it.
It is indeed unlocked. Doesn't even appear to be a lock on it. It must not really be a private place.
Okay. Give me a sec. Okay, no, I don't have that. Alright, I'm just gonna poke my head out and see if there's anybody outside.
As you poke your head out, there is the hallway going down. It's about of the same sort of visual quality, the gold adornments and all that. To the right, there's a few other rooms in the same sort of hallway, and to the left, there appears to be some sort of kitchen area. And you hear somebody clattering around in there.
stealth up towards the kitchen just to see is there.
Are you gonna stealth or are you just gonna walk?
I'm gonna try to stealth.
Okay.
Okay, that's not roll 20. I can't type into that. Where the fuck did roll 20 go? There it is. Nice.
Wow, great first roll of the night.
Oh my god.
First roll in 4 weeks. Over a month.
A great
And it
start.
turned out well.
Actually 6 weeks because
6
of
weeks,
how
yeah.
we do it every 2 weeks. God.
Alright.
So you try and stealth in there, and immediately upon entering the kitchen, you knock into a sort of shelf of frying pans, and they all clatter against the floor. And you see a floating dwarf in a chef hat turn around, the shit scared out of him. Fuck! Jesus! What the hell? You knocked over all my panware.
Rowley, where the hell am I?
You're in the fucking lower levels of the Puzzle Emporium. I was making you breakfast.
Well, he scared the shit out of me. I don't know where I am.
You're in the Puzzle Emporium. Chill the fuck
Okay,
out.
But like, I didn't know. Last thing I remember was going somewhere with the party, and then a hand grabbed me. That was scary.
Okay, that's fair. Let's take a sit down, kid, while I finish your eggs.
Okay.
And Prelly finishes making a little breakfast, and he brings you over a plate of eggs and some toast and bacon. And do you want milk or orange juice?
I'm good.
Cast with a fine wine.
Excuse me, you're gonna eat breakfast without a beverage?
I'll take water.
Oh, fine, boring. He brings you a glass of water. Okay,
Thanks.
so let me give you the rundown of what happened.
Yes, please
So,
do.
I felt really guilty after I was, as you said, a fucking dick. Admittedly. So, after beating myself up for a good couple hours, I actually did go to Jomard to join y'all. And as I found the party, I saw you getting grabbed by a demon that I remember as being Lucellus. And some other girl, I don't know who she is. Anyways, but they grabbed you, and I had to make the judgment call of saving you or helping the party. And ultimately, I went to go save you, and I brought you back here to make sure you were okay and for safekeeping, while all the shit was going on. I went back to help, but by the time I got back, the battle appeared to be over.
Oh. Well, is everyone okay?
Define everyone. What do you consider as everyone?
The
Mostly
entire
everyone.
party.
Okay. Your friends are okay. They're all fine. Especially, let's see. A few of them looked a bit fucked up, like really royally messed up, but they're alive.
Okay.
There's one.
Alive is good.
There's one that's not alive. I don't think he was your friend though, so I don't think it matters.
What?
No, it's fine. He's just kind of like avoiding your eyes. It's
Was it the undead guy, or was it
Oh no,
the pirate,
I
or
forgot about the undead dickhead. No, it was the man, the myth, the legend, Sneevel Gizlord. I'm afraid he passed away.
Oh, he sure was an interesting man.
That's certainly a way that he could be described.
Wait, Alex.
Yeah, what's
Has
up?
she touched the warden thing?
She does not know.
Okay, yeah.
You picked up on that.
Hey, Alex, I have a quick
Yeah,
question.
you told me about it.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah.
What was that, Jordan?
What was Sneevel's last line before he got shit on?
This isn't the way that I wanted to be penetrated or something?
Okay.
Something like that. Because he got stabbed to the chest.
Yeah.
I like how her first thought was like of not friends, like yes, Chris.
Well, I don't think Chris really likes her.
That'll be the
No,
hate.
Chris has no problem with her.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say they're friends either.
Doesn't mean you like
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny.
Um,
indifference exists.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Also, welcome, Rashawn. Sorry we were in the middle of something.
Here, Sean.
Nah, you're good. Fuck.
So, he's like, yeah, but, as it seems everyone else is fine, everyone else is A-okay, so, overall, it seems like they did fine. I feel like something radical has changed in the world, but I don't really know what, because I wasn't there. Maybe we'll ask them next time we see them.
Huh.
Do you wanna go take a gander?
Well, I also want to know why. Do you know why Lucellus took me? What the fuck was that about?
No, I didn't have a fucking conversation with them. Like, hey,
Oh.
you dickhead, why'd you take Cass?
Job's only half done.
Well, oh well. I guess I'll have to find out because I do want to kill that bitch one day.
Yeah, you and me both. Small thing. Actually, no, it's small. This is quite large. I like to discuss the details of our contract that we made.
Okay.
I realized it may be a bit much to do everything that's on that list. So, how about we revise it just a tad?
How so?
Okay. Just bring me literally any three. Just three of them. That's fine. I don't care which ones. Give me any of them at this point. Just bring me three. Okay? Is that good? Does that sound fine?
Just three?
Just
I mean,
three. If you can
I
just
don't-
do that for me, that would be excellent.
Okay, but I'm just. So we have. I'm just trying to think of who's left.
We've got let's see the ones that are easy. You said Marguerite and Caecilius are in the Biodagus, so they're probably off the list. I'm gonna say Dimensius is probably not the best option. Put him off as well. Asmodeus is in your friend, not friend thing, whatever. Mer. Let's take that off. So I've got Tiberian, I've got Divinus. So we've got Catan, the Chaos one. We've got Shavni, who's the one of Gluttony. We've got Lynx, who Sneevil had, probably be the easiest one. See if you can get him for me. There's one more. I always forget what his. Oh yeah, Lucille, that little piece of shit.
the one that you said my mother has.
Yeah, last time I checked, your mother had him.
Oh.
So see how that
And
goes.
also, I don't know if this was like in the other timeline before the time went back, but Sneevil told her that the Shavni was in the hands of the Emperor of Shinbo.
I think Pirelli said that actually.
Yeah, I mean that's what I meant for
Oh,
early.
Okay.
Did-
Yeah, Pirelli did say that. I guess he'd go and tell you. I do know where the pot of endless hunger is, or whatever it's called. It's been a while.
The bottomless pit.
Yeah, you know, one of those. There's like 20 of them or something. I mean, there's not 20 obviously. But you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
So that one is technically in the hands of the Emperor of Shinbo. So you could get that one. Probably be really hard. Maybe put that one on the back burner. Maybe just go for Lynx, Lucille, and Catan. And then I mean, if you can get Marguerite or Caecilius or Asmodeus by any chance, you know, feel free. I don't see that happening without there being a lot of drama and death.
Yeah.
A lot of death, mainly.
Yeah. I'll do my best to try and get 3 of those 4.
And
I think.
I got a little.
Well, Sneevil's dead. He had the belt, didn't he?
That's a good point. Maybe see if he left any way to go through his stuff. I don't know. Steve probably had some sort of void storage room. I can't get into it. He's probably got a key. See if he has a key. Let's see. I have one more little stipulation. Stipulation has a bad connotation. For each one of the demon lords you bring me, I have a spell that will resurrect somebody for a 24-hour period. I am willing for each one you give me to give you a token that you can redeem at any time that will allow you to spend 24 hours with Gawain.
Really?
Yeah, I've been a real fucking dick, so I'm gonna. I kind of feel the need to a bit undo that. I have maybe 2 friends. I don't feel like being an absolute dick to all of them is a bad idea. A good idea, rather. It's a bad idea. I'm sorry. I'm not good at apologies.
You know what? That's good enough for me, coming from you. So, I.
What the fuck does that mean? Anyways, let's. Here's the revised contract. Well, we can both sign it here. I swear, it's not. I'm not lying on it anywhere. It says 3. It's pretty short. And he signs
Okay.
off on it.
Yeah.
So
Big
you go-
In
fancy
parentheses,
letters.
also your eternal soul is mine.
Yep, absolutely. So you both sign off on the contract, and it spoops off to some sort of like storage room he has. So do you want to go see if your friend's like okay now? It's about morning in Jomard.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that. Well, I don't know if they would be worried, but might as well go check on them.
I'm probably sure they'd be a bit worried. I mean, I was worried, and me. I'm like
Well-
I'm the like picture of a sociopath.
Yeah, you are. But
Hey, you
yeah.
have to agree with my self-deprecation. That's not how friends are.
I'm sorry, but it's kind of true.
Okay, I mean that is fair though. But yeah, let's go check him out, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna go not in this form. Don't be alarmed when I transform.
Okay.
And he takes you by the arm. You ready to go?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, why? Okay,
No,
damn.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I come out here to apologize and become
Another
friends.
sweaty dwarf tries to touch her.
No, I'm not sweaty. I'm just hairy. It's different. Anyways, and he snaps, and you feel yourself being flung all the way to Jomarn, and you
Nice.
appear a bit outside what appears to be a hospital. And Pirelli snaps again, and he is turned into a woman wearing a black suit, has dark skin, and kind of has like a black pixie cut almost, and who has red eyes. I'm gonna be speaking like this. Please don't tell me when I'm here.
Okay.
It's
Not
just.
gonna lie, you have good taste.
Hey, thanks. I
I
appreciate it.
appreciate the taste.
And so I'm guessing the two of y'all go in. Do you? Oh, sorry. Do you want me to put a disguise on you since you're in your tiefling form right now?
Oh, yeah, so that would be great.
Okay. What do you just want to look like how you would look otherwise, or any request?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Thanks. And he transforms you just into your normal self, wearing the same outfit and stuff. And you two head inside the hospital. And you go up to the front counter lady and like, excuse me, our friends were admitted last night. And she goes to the record like, what were their names? Sorry. And Pirelli looks at you, he's like, I don't know their names. I don't know their names.
Nice.
I didn't think I'd get this far.
Isaac, Fiona, Mer, Renzo, I think, maybe. I don't know. I don't think Laven would be admitted. He's
The
fine.
woman nods like, oh yes, please follow me. Visiting hours have just started. They might still be asleep. And she takes you all, or you both rather, to that room and shows you inside, and you see Isaac and Mur in there. Renz not quite there. There's a bed made for him, but he's not there yet. And Jeeves is just kind of sitting in the corner, waiting for them to wake up. And he sees the both of you and doesn't quite recognize either of you.
I'm
Can
gonna
I
like.
help you?
Jeez, it's Cassandra.
What the fuck? Did you lose your demon too?
No. It's a disguise.
Okay.
You know, so the whole village doesn't come after me with their pitchforks and torches.
Who's the girl?
This is Penny.
Hi, I'm Penny. I'm Cassandra's fashion designer. I make all of her
Yes.
clothes.
Is
All right,
Looks
let's.
down at my one singular outfit that I wear all the time.
It's my one masterpiece. It's the only one I've really gotten out there on the
Cass
market.
has like 18,000 farms with the same outfit.
Oh well, it's pretty good. I mean, she wears it a lot, and I'm not tired of looking at it. So good job on that, I guess. Thank you,
Penny.
thank you. It was a lot of work. Um,
How are you doing?
I'm fucking terrible, but I'm not hurt.
I go over and pat his head.
Okay, thanks.
I'm glad you're okay.
I appreciate it. We'll probably fill you in when they wake up. Mur and Isaac got pretty trashed. Mur lost Asmonis.
Huh.
Yeah,
I looked at
we'll
Penny.
talk about that. Penny is just like, oh, what the fuck?
Question: is this
I'm
a
just
different?
like staring at Penny.
What's up, Jordan?
Is this a different room than we're in, or is that Jesus in?
No, he's in the same room with both of y'all.
Same room.
Okay.
It's like one of those big ward rooms, I think.
Yeah, there's 3 beds. There's one for you.
Mur's
and,
conked
and
out,
Mur.
but she's smiling in her sleep.
Yeah. If you want, I can make Mur, but she's having good dreams right now.
Let her rest.
Well, that's a good idea. Just let her rest.
Yeah.
She's
Do you want me
she's
to-
running in her dream.
Do you want me to wake up Isaac?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not?
Jeeves snaps, and Isaac, your eyes suddenly fling open.
Oh fuck. Ah. Head
I
hurts.
go over to his bed and look down at him and I'm like, hey.
Uh-huh. Oh, hi. Oh, fuck. Cass, hi. And he's just so, like, from the bed, like, hugs you from, like, as best as he can. Like, squeezes you.
Squeeze hug. You can't breathe.
Alright. Okay, you're free. How's it go? How was the, fuck, what happened?
Well, I almost got kidnapped by Lucellus,
Oh, shit.
and then Pirelli saved me. So,
Huh?
I'm okay.
That's pretty good. I'm glad you're alright, sis. It's been rough.
Cass just kind of like flinches at the word sis.
Family.
No, like she's not used to it.
Oh, okay.
Like the kind of like startled flinch. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She never expected to hear that in regards
no.
to
Well, what happened to you guys? Last thing I remember, you going down into the sewer.
Isaac kind of just rubs his template. Or temple.
His
Not
template.
Fuck off. His temple. And just, like, massages the headache out of it. Where should I start? So we made it to the sewers, right? And there was... do you know about Charlie, the demon?
I don't know, do I?
I don't think so. No, you heard about her when they were making the plane, but like you've never seen her or anything.
Alright.
Yeah.
So this was a woman that used to run with Jeeves back in when they were being... Don't tell him I said this, but torture experimented shit. And, the gist of it was that she has her own tiefling. And was like, I poisoned the water supply, I'm going to kill all of you and explode the town. And we were like, that's fucking wrong, stop that. And then she summoned several, like, ink blots, based off of things we didn't want to see. Like, for me, it was Artist, an old demon that used to fuck with me. There was Carrion. There was Marguerite. There was, fucking... Oh, that was Norik, too. That was a real shock. And then there was, kinda hesitates on this one. Lara.
Go on. Oh. Well, it wasn't real. and I
Yeah, they
wasn't
weren't
that
real
sort
or anything. It's not... I mean, if they were real, I would totally stab your mother and shit, but... I mean, no
Yeah, I would
offense,
too.
but...
No,
Maybe-
no offense taken.
Alright, cool. Glad we're on the same page. I didn't want to know if I were stepping into some iffy territory of... My mother's a bitch, but I also maybe like... No, okay, never mind.
Nah, no, there is no love there. Don't worry, it's
Gotcha.
pure
Alright.
hatred.
Alright, glad we're on the same page. So, we were fighting those things.
Bitch never fed me.
Damn.
It's alright. I gotta pat you on the back. Like, it's alright, Cass. Let it out.
Breastfed me
No,
out of
go
the
on.
goat.
And so, you know, we fought a bit, and then Tally's like, man, also, the Knight Justicia, Haven, who's the Justicia from this town, was like, hey guys, I'm here to join you too, because I'm a holy knight and shit. And we were like, thanks, Haven. And, so she kind of fucked up Tally a bit, and that was awesome. And then Tally transformed to her tiefling form, and absolutely murdered the fuck out of us. Not murder in like the literal sense. I mean, that wasn't technically wrong either, but
What do you mean? What?
So, you know Pirate Boy Renzo?
Yeah.
Wow.
Renzo.
Renzo,
Why is everybody
yes,
shitting
I-
on Renzo right now?
Renzo
I
and I
guess
have
we've been
done
for
each
like
other
2
favors
weeks.
now and then. Wait.
We're on count for a month.
I mean, we've saved out each other's lives a couple of times. It's no
Yeah.
big deal. Yeah, sure.
So yeah, he almost died, and then we brought him back, and then almost died again, and then we kept throwing potions at him, and then he died.
But he's alive again.
Yeah,
isn't he?
I don't remember what happened. I know we did something to bring him back, but I don't quite remember what. I know there's the demon, or there was the Time Lord involved, and then we gave him something.
You guys did indeed summon David Tennant to the depths of
Yeah, you say this as you can't recall. Shut the fuck up.
God, I wish.
And we gave him things, I think. I don't remember what we gave him, but it was probably something important.
I see.
I gave him my pancake fund. I remember that. It's really stuck with me for some reason.
Oh, your pancake fund?
It was
so-
212,842 gold.
Oh god, that's right! Yeah.
Excuse me?
So he
You had
OD'd
that
his
much money on you this whole
Yeah.
time.
past. He's been
Yeah.
swindling us this
Alright.
entire time. I'm so upset.
It's my pancake fund. It's not for weapons. Oh, I'm so
And
sorry.
I was
sorry.
contributing to your pancake fund.
She's not awake.
With
She's
my
moderating.
poor amount of money when you had that much this whole time. Jeeves,
Yeah.
we're going to have a very long talk
you can,
later,
you can
okay?
own the
I
brand
meant
name of
I
pancakes with that.
had 212 gold is what I meant.
Yes,
Obviously.
sure, I believe you.
I saw it, Jeeves. You can't pull that over me.
You little piece of shit, Isaac. How about that?
I'll give you more
gone
money to
now.
start your fund again.
I was really, really heated about this.
At this point, you guys hear a knock at the door, and Renz is being wheeled in on a wheelchair.
Is he awake?
He is indeed awake. He looks groggy as shit, though.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
How is the
buddy.
treatment? Yep.
You're just as stunning in conversation as always, Renzo.
Piss off, beastie boy. I feel like I got shot a lot on the inside, and the bullets didn't leave.
From what I heard, that's more or less what happened.
Seriously, that's a bit more intense than any other fight I've actually been in.
Well, I'm glad you're alright. I'm sorry I wasn't there to help.
It's alright, Cass. I'm just glad you're alright, too.
No problem, Lavender. Wait, what the hell happened to you, by the way?
So there was this demon that killed a dear friend of ours, and he decided to kidnap me outside the sewer. But thanks
Wait, hold on,
to
what?
my good friend Penny,
Thanks to your good friend Penny, what?
you were there and you managed to help me.
Did I?
That's pretty good
Yes!
for a fashion designer.
Mhm.
Do you guys not have any problems that don't involve demons?
No.
No.
I'm permanently bound to one as this current well, not permanently, we'll talk about that later
My issues
between
run way
me and
deeper.
Lillian, but
I mean, I get that one, but it seems that literally every single external problem, not counting your special case, seems to involve some kind of monster.
yeah, well, that's just our lives, so
So wait, hold on, rewind.
it happens.
It was Rousselis that attacked you?
Yeah, supposedly. I don't remember much of it.
That fucking bitch!
I need
Yeah.
to reevaluate everything.
I
ever.
get that. If I knew what was happening, I'd probably try to kill him myself, but obviously he had the upper hand.
That
And there was a
cowardice
woman with him, I
bitchhole.
think.
Cass is turning into Princess Peach.
But yeah, so I'm glad we're all mostly okay. Where's Laven and Chris? Did Chris lose his body again?
I just starts to laugh.
I actually haven't seen Chris.
I guess you
For
could
some
say
reason, Chris
Laven.
is just ahead now.
Chris is ahead of the game.
That-
No!
And that quality
No.
point, we switch over to the catacombs the previous night.
Jesus.
I'm in pain, and that just made me in even more pain.
Raven, as you take Chris's head down into the catacombs, you feel the skeleton begin to like kind of creep down your body, like it's spreading from where your skull is, going down, and so your shoulder bones are beginning to form at this point, going down towards your arms.
Oh, this is unpleasant.
Yeah. The catacombs are still actually unlocked from when fucking Chris and Haven were in there earlier, because they were kind of in a rush to leave.
Grave robbing, yeah!
Well, I guess this is handy. And
And you
thank God for
enter.
the silence.
And I'm going to assume, just for sake of things, that you went back to the ship and got his soul charm.
Yeah, I'm assuming Laven picked it up.
Yeah.
He's a man of his word, usually.
And you enter in, and there's a whole bunch of bodies around you of varying qualities.
Okay, Chris, you have permission to speak 2 sentences. Do you want a body that looks like your old one, or do you care?
One that looks like my old one.
Okay, thank you.
Get him a halfling.
Halflings are all gone.
Okay, so what Laven's gonna do is he's gonna find probably the freshest corpse
Okay.
that
Guess what
doesn't
probably
appear
look
like
like.
ridiculously weak,
It's gonna be
Okay.
a woman.
and
Oh,
It's not gonna matter.
oh, that's so tempting. Oh, that's so tempting. Mm.
Get him Zarya,
Christy
get him
now.
Zarya, get him
Chris
Oh
Big
Zarya.
old
my
titties.
god.
I'm rolling.
Give me
I'm,
Zarya's body, what?
I'm gonna roll a 1d2. Everybody.
woman.
God.
2 is a woman, 1 is a man.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be dope.
Alrighty,
Oh
well,
my god.
you see a really jacked body, Laven, and at first you just assume it's a dude. You get there, it's a giant Amazonian like level woman.
What the fuck is she dreaming about cat? A barrel.
okay,
She's
I'm
having
imagining
a
that
happy...
she's having a happy dream where she meets all their families and stuff.
Yeah.
Chris, just again, you can say yes or no. Is this acceptable?
No.
It is very jacked. I will say that.
It could hold
Remember
value.
that I can change what it looks like.
Yes.
Okay.
Can he shield himself, and when he takes hits, absorb energy?
Don't do this to me.
Can he
All right.
use graviton surge?
He's just before he puts Chris in there, he's gonna alter the corpse to look like Matthew Mercer, I guess.
Okay, so you alter away the titties.
Don't do
No,
it.
because that'd be funny.
Okay, so
Christy.
Christina.
Oh my god. This is
Christina
your
told-
fault.
Christina Tolamera.
Oh my god.
Look, man, Aguilera is hard to mess with.
oh my god. Okay, so you begin altering the body. Did you just make the face of Matthew Mercer? I guess
I guess, yeah.
face and the hair.
Face and the hair, yeah.
That's all I need for the bus. That works. So you do so, and roll me a. You can either roll me knowledge arcana or spellcraft to try and do this for me, or both.
Which one is higher? Let's start with that one. Spellcraft. I think it's knowledge arcana, slightly higher. It is. There we
Wow!
Fuck.
Fuck!
Damn.
That's super
Holy
convenient. Now,
fuck!
now I don't have to like bullshit this.
Nice.
Yeah. You honestly, you've been reading her animancy notes more and more, Professor Peregrine's, and you have a pretty good idea how to transfer energy from the soul jar into a new corpse. And so you do so, and put this some of the energy in the corpse until it begins moving around a bit, and it gets up, and it appears to be sentient.
Chris, you get 1 sentence.
Why do I still have boobs?
I don't know. I must have made a mistake. I'm very new at this.
Chris, as you say that, both your previous head and your current body say that.
I told you I'm new at this. Do you need me to stab the head?
I would still feel that.
I know, but then you wouldn't be able to talk twice.
Can you transfer the soul that's in that to this body?
I can try?
That would be another roll, I guess.
Okay, I'll try that.
Laven, you managed to kind of just pull the soul right out of that head. You're, however, not able to get it anywhere into his body, but so you just kind of throw it in the soul jar before it goes to waste. And the head kind of shrivels up and turns to dust.
By Matt Mercer.
That was oddly cathartic.
Alright, I'm shutting up again.
Good. I believe you have, I'm not gonna, I of course will not hold anything I've given you permission for against you, but I believe you have 44 hours of silence now. And he's just gonna Laven's just gonna leave him there and walk back to the hospital.
Alrighty.
Wait, is he in the body now?
Yeah,
Yep.
he's in the body.
I'm
Okay.
naked right now.
Nice.
Oh,
True.
is he?
Chris,
Yeah,
Chris, is
that's a
this
good
as
point.
bad as Chris? Would this be as bad as the cast controlling your body, or is this worse?
Honestly, I
Because at
have
least
to.
I gave you some free will.
I don't know.
I mean, Laven's giving him free will. He's just there will be consequences for his actions.
And the deal is he can talk just not around you, right?
I mean, if Laven can hear him, it's too close.
I know, but I mean, like, so if you're nowhere nearby,
Yeah.
okay.
Quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
So I already had to deal with some stuff for like the past minute or two. So what happened?
Chris got put into the big body. His head kept talking, and so Laven yanked the soul out of that head and put it back into the jar.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so he had two talking heads that were speaking simultaneously for a minute.
That would have been a very impressive act.
It could have been like a good ventriloquism act, but oh well.
Or a good distraction.
Also true.
So how did he get two heads?
Not worth it.
Well, because
I was
the
just
soul
ahead.
was still in the other head. It didn't get taken out. They got soul got taken from the soul jar.
Oh, so
Yeah.
two souls were in that body now.
So that does answer your question, y'all. Of
The soul was in
Chris
two,
can't have multiple bodies. That is true.
The soul was in two receptacles, basically, Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, three if you count the soul jar. So yeah.
Because like during the process, the old soul didn't get taken out. It was just that more soul got put in. So there were two versions of Chris.
Jesus.
Alright, so
And
can I
we
roll
don't-
for perception?
One is
to
enough.
find clothes.
No, to find a person in here and then Jackson for their clothes.
Yeah, you can roll a perception, I guess.
Does the big buff Zarya body have tattoos?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It does have tattoos, yes.
Nice.
But does it have the dragon tattoo?
It has a tattoo of
A tramp stamp.
and it's a trans stamp of a kraken.
Nice.
Oh my god.
love
Chris, you find what you assumed to be kind of her just like leather cuirass and outfit before she died, because it's the only thing in here that fits you. You massive 7 foot tall woman.
I'm 6'11".
Hey, Rashawn, you're alive right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let's keep it that way. So, you put that on, and what is your next plan of action? I guess, Chris.
Oh my god.
Because
Well,
like your face wise, you still look like you're a dude. It's just the second you look down,
there's just boobs.
yeah, and like your skin isn't quite gray yet because this is still a pretty fresh body.
I think I'm going to. I need armor. I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head to the hospital for now.
Okay.
Who is this large woman?
And just for like reference, she's not stacked or anything. It's just like because she's mostly muscle. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not like if he's wearing something like kind of thick, you won't be be able to tell. But like, you know.
For an extra 12 hours of silence, Laven is willing to try again tomorrow. He has found something that works and he's gonna cling to it.
He's also realizing now, Chris, you can't fuck any more redheads unless they want a
he
scissor.
can. It'll just be
Yeah.
scissor action.
But if he can't, like, I mean, that's okay. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna abandon that line of conversation. So the next, I'm gonna just say kind of like this happened the next day. I'll say the process took a long time to switch over your body because like Laven wanted to be careful. Just it's an agreement. He's keeping his word. And so y'all both show up a few minutes after Rinza showed up in the wheelchair, and they're all just kind of talking about the previous night with Cassandra and Cassandra's friend Penny.
You've heard of Mur's palette change. Now get ready for Chris's body change.
Oh my god.
Chris, do you have a new cup size?
Chris just punches the wall.
The freshest body was a woman, so I might have.
Absolutely.
I'm very new at changing
My
bodies
God.
and altering corpses, so I think I made a mistake.
Raven, this is the greatest. This
You
is the
make a
greatest thing
mistake.
you've ever given me. Oh my God!
You've actually made this so much better.
Oh my God! He can't
Chris,
talk
darling.
and yolks like that. Oh my
You look
God!
incredible.
I will take your applause.
Good job, Laven. Good job.
Jeeves is so goddamn happy. Like, this is the funniest shit that he has ever seen in his entire life.
You know what? I'm rolling the to punch the hole in the wall.
I wonder if Chris would look really good with like a sparkling dress or something.
Oh yeah, Chris.
You know, Ozzy, my friend,
Chris, you want me to buy you some satin?
Might be able to buy you some love.
Yeah, maybe
clothes
Penny
or
could
make you
fashion something for
nice.
you.
Penny shoots you like a look, Cass, like, bitch, what?
Alright.
Rude
Just
I
a
just,
reminder
like,
that if you
smirk
speak, I will
back at her.
decompose you.
I think I punched a hole in the wall.
A dent.
Do you say that aloud, Chris?
No, I am actually punching a hole in the wall.
Okay. You punch a fist-sized hole in the wall.
Property damage is a no-no, Chris.
We're in a hospital, fucktard. Like, what are you doing?
Dart.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
alright, I'll
Did you want to
fix it.
retort?
Oh, can I use mending on the wall?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll cast mending. It's just a level 0 spell just to fix up
Do you have
the
to?
wall.
Do you have to roll for anything?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, I,
think,
have it too.
As you begin to fix up the wall, and everybody is just kind of like laughing at Chris and how kind of silly this is. Where is the thing I am looking for? You see another figure standing in the open door now. Is the song gonna fucking play maybe?
That's
Where
not
is it?
good.
That's
Nope.
Oh,
There we
that's a
go.
fun one.
So there's somebody standing at the door, and they're just kind of looking mildly horrified, not quite knowing what's going on, but very relieved to see some of you, more or less. And do you guys want to roll for perception to see if you notice
Yes.
this figure standing at the
Yes.
door?
Well, I'm fucking asleep, so.
That's true.
Merc
Well, I
is
mean,
seeing her
I-
dream. Wow.
Wow!
I
Wow!
picked a blind woman!
That is amazing.
I'm almost tempted to make that canon, but he already walked here.
I'm just
32.
Okay.
He
Um,
followed Laven or something, I don't know. Or Laven.
Rinza, you and Laven are kind of just like both chewing Chris's ass out, just like making fun of him. Isaac, you're on the other side of the room and you notice this. The person standing in the doorway is the Prime Justiciar of Yonland, Agathon Ragnar.
Daddy!
No,
Oh, please
don't
no.
say that.
No.
And
Not start with
Please
that.
don't.
you
Please
can
don't.
tell that he appears to almost be crying.
Oh.
Hey, big guy.
Oh, hi Agathon!
Huh? Who's the geezer?
Agathon?
His lip is kind of trembling, and he's just kind of looking forward, back and forth to those of you that he recognizes.
Yeah, well, it's just like
He kind of recognizes you, Cass. Like he recognizes
Yay!
your outfit, if nothing else.
Cass squints at
Yay!
you, Cass, like, yeah, sure.
And he kind of like rushes in. And who would say is the closest to the door?
I would say.
I'd say I was.
Yeah, probably Chris or Laven, since they were.
I
the
mean,
ones who
people
did that.
that you would
Chris.
know though.
I
Yeah,
was-
Chris.
Probably
Chris showed up the
Laven
day you
then.
left.
Probably Laven.
He sees you first, Laven, and he kind of gives you the once over. I didn't know you had a skull.
It's a very it's new.
Well, it's good to see you.
You too.
And he just kind of gives you a pat on the shoulder, and he heads over. Are you the next one, Cassandra?
yeah.
He's looking you over. Is this magic or?
Yeah, it's just magic, but it's good
No.
to see you.
Regardless,
She's, like,
it is
really
good to
happy.
see you
Agathon's just
Can I
like,
hug him?
damn.
too. He opens his arms a bit, willing to get hugged.
Yay.
And you feel he's very large, his nice warm dad body, just hugging you nice.
That is good.
Are you still in the bed, Isaac?
No, I'm like towards the center of the room now. Like right behind Cass.
Agathon walks over to you now, Isaac, and gives you like the good shoulder kind of hug, like bro hug thing.
I go for a full hug. No, fuck that.
Oh, all right. And he kind of like pats your back a bit. Well, that's enough now. Thank you, Isaac, for keeping them alive from everything I heard from
it was
reports.
tough to wrangle all these children.
Excuse me, most of us are older than you.
I use that with a grain of salt. Cass, I'm sorry.
Seriously, who are you calling a child? You are one of the youngest people in this room.
Yeah, who the fuck are you calling a child? And Agathon looks over towards Jeeves.
Why
Good to
is
see you
there-
too, child. Fuck you.
Why is everyone yelling?
We're aware,
Huh?
Chris.
Mer,
Mer just
you can
kind of
sit
like
up if
is
you'd like
like,
to.
like slowly sitting up, just like what the fuck's going on?
And he looks over towards you and doesn't completely recognize you.
Agathon? Wait, Cass? Wait, she's like, what, where the fuck was I like 5 minutes ago? What year is it?
Does she look at Chris?
And then she looks
I
at she
walked
doesn't
out.
like recognize.
Chris left
no,
the
Chris
room.
walked out. Ren,
Hey, Chris.
huh?
This is big bara body.
Mer's like having like she's just like, I'm overstimulated here. What the fuck's going on?
Very slowly, Agathon walks on over to you, Mer, and begins looking you over. And in a moment, you see it dawn on him who you are. And very slowly, he reaches out towards your face and touches the burn scar that's on the left side of your face. And begins feeling around your head for
touching
horns.
me. You're touching me. You're touching me. Hi. I know
I
you.
touch.
I know you. It's Mer.
Mer,
She's like, yeah, you're touching me.
you got rid of it.
Oh, you mean, yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah, he's
Cass-
gone. He's gone.
Cass is like kind of standing behind him with
And
tears in her eyes.
Mer meets eyes with Cass, and she has the most like apologetic look in her eyes right now.
Agathon,
Cass just leaps in and grabs Mer, hugs her.
Mer's
Agathon
just
grabs
like,
the both of
grab.
you.
Oh, this is really nice. Oh gosh, Cass, you were in my dream. It was great. And well, Agathon, you weren't there, but you know it's good to see you too.
I was gone for a while. It's
Oh
okay.
god. This is nice. She's like, I don't know how to react right now. She's like,
He lets you both go, and you can tell that he's just blatantly crying now.
Well, ain't that touching?
Cass, I'm so glad you're okay.
Are you are the rest of you friends of theirs?
At this point, I might as well be.
Nice to meet you. He shakes your hand. My name is Agathon. Agathon Ragnar.
Huh. Nice to meet you.
Quick question.
Renza Farrell,
Yes.
pirate.
I'll let you guys finish up real quick though.
Is there anybody? Chris is out of this room currently, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll deal with that later. The large woman. And he sees Penny, and he's like, "And you are? Oh, I'm not. I'm just Cassandra's friend, Penny, fashion designer. Thank you very much. Oh, all right then. And he just looks around and he's like, I was so worried every single day that I was gone. I prayed constantly for your return.
What kept you busy?
Well, there was the Black Paladin, the one called Prime. He was kidnapping paladins in Vascahold. We still haven't found them all, including the Justiciar Cassiela. I've been having to run that city on my own while we've been looking for her. I really would have come back if I could have. And he's looking around now. And it dawns on him. Oh God.
I was gonna ask that if he knew.
Oh.
And he's looking at all of you. He's like, please don't tell me.
Myrrh is too happy right now.
I just kind of
Myrrh's
slowly
really
nods, like.
Agathon's about to bring half the room down.
Please. Myrrh's happy. Myrrh's really happy right now. God damn it.
Kiana gets closer to like out of earshot of Myrrh. Yep. Norik is no longer with us.
What happened?
So
maybe you guys should talk about this outside.
Yeah, let's
that's a good idea.
leave the room. He takes you outside the room, Isaac.
So, we went to go to Impiodaga to fight Carrion, which is a sentence in and of itself. But
yes.
We didn't actually do that bad, really. It was a lot of trials to go through it. A lot of testing our faith and our courage and shit. And when we made it to the bottom, we found this prison cell of different things, but that's not the point. Anyways, so we went to go fight Carrion, and she was halfway into controlling the Grimmix, the death beast thing of, whatever the fuck the other continent's name is.
Santiara?
Santiara, yeah. Basically, there got to a point during the fight where Carrion was able to obtain her axe again, and, some people didn't quite survive that next hit. That being York. It was a very tough fight from that point onward, but we made it out after that.
Well, I'm glad.
He kind of shows his shoulder. As you can see, the brand's gone, so we at least got our name cleared.
Yes, I got them to deactivate them as soon as we captured Prime and he admitted.
Awesome.
I'm so sorry, Isaac.
It was a big hit to a lot of us. I mean, I feel like I should have done more as a team leader. I feel like I should have prepared more, but again, you can't really prepare for when things go south.
I understand. Well, I heard you all banded up with my apprentice on the way here.
Ah, yes, Haven?
Yes, she's very dear to me.
Yes.
Thank you for protecting. Or maybe the other way around.
Well, she was a big help in assisting us with the incident with Joman.
Carrie.
Carried our asses.
Haven almost broke her back.
Well, I'll have a talk with her later on. She's still in healing in the temple. I wanted to give her some time.
About that.
When you're all, yes.
Do go easy on her. She's had a bit of a rough time since coming back as well.
Oh, I'll be sure to. Thank you. And I did have something else to tell you, but I'll let you all finish up in there and get healed up before we bother with that.
Sure thing.
He pats you on the shoulder. I'll be at the temple if you need me. It's wonderful seeing you all.
You too.
And he gives you a handshake and says goodbye to the rest of them. Small hugs ensue, and he heads off to the temple of Giannis in the city. All right. And from there, you guys spend the next day or so in the hospital before the healers really managed to patch you up to get you in like working condition. Is there anything that any of y'all wanted to do in the meantime?
Just gonna spend some time thinking, man, I haven't seen Cahal in a while.
That's a good point, and I haven't have a new dream with you if you want to do it right now.
Sure.
So I'll say during that the night. Oop, who disconnected? Is that Rashawn again?
Yeah.
There we go. Welcome back. So as you go to sleep the night following Agathon returning and stuff and saying hello to you all, you find yourself feeling the same thing as before, but as you look around, everything looks a lot different, Isaac.
Oh, fun.
It appears to be almost a dilapidated version of that cell.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look in front of you, you see Cahal, and the bar doors are open. It's all rusty, though, and he looks really shaggy, like he's grown a beard.
Hey,
It's been a while.
it sure has. What's new?
He holds up his wrist. Oh, you know, new chains, new handcuffs, my favorite.
Did they move you to another prison cell or something?
No, I got captured by someone else. I thought I was being freed. Not the case.
By who?
I don't fucking know. It's an elf, I can tell you that.
Alright. Good talk.
He's a weird-looking elf. I think he's blind, maybe. He wears a sash over his eyes. I don't see too much of him. He usually knocks me out with some sort of gas.
Do I recall this is the elf I saw at the beginning of my journey?
Roll me a wisdom roll!
Oh fuck, okay! My favorite roll that I have succeeded every single time in.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do with
Fuck, I
my-
actually succeeded for
You
once!
succeeded. You do recall that as being
This is the first time I've ever succeeded wisdom.
the elf from the beginning of the campaign that was one of the three conspirators alongside Carrion and Prime.
Yeah, that elf seems to run with Carrion and Prime.
Oh, joy.
Yup.
Well, I guess I'll just die wherever I am.
Well, I don't think he can do anything to you.
I guess that's true. There's only one person that can kill me, so I guess
Yeah.
I'll just suffer here.
Unless, you know, the elf is actually Zevel in disguise, like, haha, I've come to kill you.
Don't even joke
I
about.
don't have both eyes now.
Haha, surprise, I'm blind.
Don't even joke about that. There are literally timelines where shit like that happens.
Oh.
Really?
Yes, I saw literally every timeline.
That is actually hilarious. I'm sorry.
Ha 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 ha. So much hilarity in prison. Again, different prison. I finally managed enough magic to talk to you, and this is all I get? Really?
Sorry, so, do you have anything specific for me now?
Wherever I am, I'm somewhere in Skiern. Can't really tell anything other than that. I'm trying to think of anything else I might have seen back when I was, you know, in the plane of time for fucking forever. Nah, nothing really useful. Did you handle the thing in Jomarn?
Yeah, Charlie's been taken care of. So is
Oh, that's good.
Dimensius, I guess.
Oh, not quite, but it's not really important.
Just gonna skip past that.
Anyways, yeah, you're about to be invited to the castle. I imagine that you're not gonna go, though, are you?
Not really, no.
Alright, well, better say goodbyes to all your friends, then.
Yeah, not sure how to tell them, actually, but I've been working on it.
Can you do one thing for me?
Sure.
Can you tell Zevel to go fuck himself?
I'll try.
Alright. You can say it's from me, you don't have to say it's from you.
Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna tell Azar to go fuck himself, because he's like my best friend, but...
Okay, well, you know, just the guy who kills me, always.
Yeah, I'll just say, hey Zevel, the guy who you always kill is like, hey, fuck you.
Yeah, also maybe fill him in that I'm gone. They put a decoy where I was, they don't know I'm captured.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to not be captured still? I mean...
I would rather not be captured by whoever this is. My cell in Sumelia was at least comfortable.
You want
Nice.
anyone to look for you, or...?
I mean, preferably yes, that would be the case.
Okay.
Maybe not Zevo. I feel like he might trip and accidentally shoot me in the head with a crossbow.
Yeah, I was gonna mention, maybe everyone but Zevel should probably go look for
Yeah.
more you.
Just keep him far away from me, please.
Alright.
And that's it. My warden isn't really around at the moment, but there's not really anything else I can do because I don't know where I am.
That's fair.
All right, well, good talk. First person I've spoken to. Several months.
Been alright seeing you again.
Hey, thanks.
Wait, you need to ask him. In any of these timelines, does Zevel teabag him after 360 no-scoping him with the crossbow?
Alright, bye.
and you wake up from your dream. Was there anything else anybody wanted to do on like the one day that y'all were all just getting healed?
I want to beg for booze because I don't have any because they took my flasks when I...
We're not allowed to give you any booze. You're on medication right now.
I don't care. Give me my drinks, please.
You literally
No.
go into shock and die.
Oh my god.
We did not.
We don't
give
have
up
enough
things.
gold to
I
bring
will
you back
flip
again.
that coin.
I gave up my entire goddamn pancake fund. You're gonna live and you're gonna like it, asshole.
Can I do
Wow.
a will save?
Okay, wait. Actually, nurse, one quick question. Was there a gold bar with my things?
Did you keep it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me. I didn't get to turn it in or anything.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I suppose so, yeah?
Give it to the kid. I'm just gonna nap now. Don't you have, like, morphine or something? Seriously, I'm still in pain here.
Fucking, as Jeeves gets handed the gold bar, he just snaps and puts you to sleep. Fuck,
Good
yes,
Jeeves.
pancake fund and V2, loving this.
Can I do a wisdom check to see if I can recall what I gave?
Sure, it's gonna need to be hella high.
Yeah, I know. Part of me doesn't want to succeed, but like I just want to see. 16.
No.
Eh.
Do you
Alex,
mind if
that
I do
means-
that too? Just because I kind of,
Yeah.
I still don't know if I want to like actually have him remember. So
I still can't put my plan into action now. Those orphans are gonna stay orphans. And I don't get
Okay,
to
I
meet
guess
other
Those
Laven
orphans
remembers
gonna
his
stay
mask.
punched.
23. Yeah, Laven, you recalled your mask. Mainly because you're like, I am not looking out of a mask anymore.
Laven got advantage.
So what am I thinking? Because I couldn't have done that whole battle without a body.
wait, what? Excuse me, Cass. What was that?
Can I touch the warden badge? That's to Alex.
I mean, give me a logical reasoning why you, as Cassandra, would touch the warden badge. Did Laven explain to everybody why he retained his memories?
Maybe I just want to have a look
It was
at
very
it.
vague. I think he mentioned the badge, but didn't really go into specifics of why.
Yeah, and besides, I have more than one. You'd have to figure out which one.
Oh, shit.
I mean, the Draug one looks like a piece of shit. It looks super old. I specified that when you got it. It was super.
Yeah, but would
crude.
Cass know that?
I mean, she saw it, but I don't know. Like, I just don't know if it's hard. I don't
I
know.
want my memories back, damn it. I want to know the damn demon spell. And I want to get the fucking belt.
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, for story's sake, I'm willing to allow you to come up with a reason to kind of metagame.
Maybe you
this-
can just ask Laven why he remembered.
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
Y'all have
Hey,
been talking.
Laven.
Y'all have been talking a lot.
Oh, after this, Mer wants to talk to Cassie.
Okay.
Hey, Laven.
Yeah.
I wanted to know, how come you remembered everything, even though it was Mer that returned through time?
I'm not exactly sure how, but one of the warden badges I have just kind of like it heated up. I touched it, and it's boom memories. It's very surprising.
Well then, why don't you let us all get our memories back then if you have yours?
I mean, you're welcome to try. I mean, it's not like I tried to get them back or anything. And
Okay.
so you're welcome to try touching it, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I would sure love to know what happened in another timeline that I don't remember.
So, do you hand her the warden badge?
Just give it back. I'm building a collection at this point.
Yeah, of course. I just want to look at it.
Okay.
So the second that you touch the warden badge, Cassandra, you suddenly feel all the memories from that previous timeline come bubbling out. And specifically, you remember Civil Gizzle getting killed in the Orgasmodome by good old Lucellis. And you remember what you saw about Alara's location. And you remember the room that he kept the belt in, and the box he kept it in. And you remember the demon containment spell.
Oh, that's good to know.
Chris, you don't use your words, but use your gestures. Tell me what you want.
Chris is gonna point at the warden badge.
Chris learned sign language just to spite you.
Laven doesn't know sign language, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't have to hear him. I'm sorry. I'm not sure you're being completely clear right now.
He points at it. He pulls his hands forward.
Are you
Points at
referring
his
to,
head.
Oh, this is so pleasurable. I love this so much.
are you referring to my hand? The bones haven't started growing back yet there.
In a moment of pity, I'm still holding it, so I chuck it to him.
He bows and thank you.
As it
Cass.
touches you.
Cass, why have you betrayed me?
I'm sorry.
You didn't give her any rules.
I still owe him for, controlling him and having his body slammed between the wall and the floor and the ceiling, so,
But do
Chris
you
is gonna
really?
give the Mike Guy thumbs up. The specific Mike Guy thumbs up.
The little twinkle appears on the on
Yes.
his teeth.
Oh, fuck. So yeah, as you touch it, Chris, you regain memories, specifically of the mercenary little thing you did, the thing about Einar Ingard, and the punching the kid, I guess.
I'm not gonna mention that to anybody.
You shouldn't mention it to anyone.
Can I
Although
snatch the warden?
Laven already technically knows about it because he would have remembered the conversation.
Can I snatch the warden badge?
None of you can snatch it. Just ask nicely and take turns. Chris
I mean,
was the only one
snatch
I
it-
was gonna let hold it.
I mean, snatch it from Chris.
Oh, that's fine then.
That's what I'm asking.
Mer's just sitting there, just like, man, guys, and you didn't really miss much, I don't think.
Do you snatch it from Chris, Renzo?
I do.
Renzo, you regain your memories, specifically of your
Renzo's
time.
asleep.
It's true. That is true. We literally just established that Renzo was asleep.
I was out of the room. I had to deal with something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Renzo's asleep.
Dang it. Throw it at my
Yeah.
face.
Uh,
It was a really vivid dream.
you can take a pass later.
I'll take a hit.
I definitely don't want to touch that because it seems like the future was just full of shit memories for me.
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah,
I've done with enough time travel shit that I'm fine with this timeline.
I'm just gonna pat Jeeves' head. Yeah. You don't want it.
Yeah, it wasn't a pleasant time for you.
You know, it'd be real fucked up, Isaac.
What?
If you touched it, you recalled all the times that you died.
Oh man, I
Oh,
don't want to touch that.
God.
I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch that.
Is show and tell over? Can I have this back?
Because I'm absolutely not
He's
going to
gonna
touch
toss
it.
it.
Out of,
Yeah.
He's gonna
out, of,
toss it
ca-
back
Can
to
I have it
Lazy.
back now?
out of character, would that actually have happened?
Yes, that is literally what would happen.
Jesus
You would
Christ.
regain your memories of every timeline, including those in the Shadow of Thorns.
Man, that would be just a headache and a half.
I would have you roll a will save to see if you could instantly conscious, because you'd be suddenly gaining like 8 timelines in your head.
And then
The
just pass the
sensory
fuck out,
overload.
foaming at the mouth.
The sensory overload would be the worst.
Yeah. You'd also remember you as Decadence killing a bunch of people. I'm not sure how that would
no,
deal with
no,
you.
no, I'm not gonna touch that.
So, yeah. Well, I'm glad we all had that little experience of regaining memories. Well, I guess you all. I didn't really do anything.
It's for the best.
I mean,
I'm
Ed did
curious
for the
about
best.
this different timeline, but not that curious that I want to, like...
I mean, all that really happened before is that, like, I don't know, you just were gone. Like, Mer just looks at him and he's just like, you were just, like, having coffee. I don't know where the fuck you were.
That sounds like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bottom of the ocean.
Huh?
That was where I was.
Or something. I don't know. I don't remember.
So,
I'll just leave that
oh.
to you guys.
Anyway,
I
I
do
just...
have a quick thing to take care of.
Oh, Mer. I'm Mer.
Yes, you're Mer.
Welcome to my
Yes.
problem when I was at
Cassandra, can I have a moment?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And, I obviously I'm really weak right now, but if you want to get into my effects, I'm. What
Jordan,
the
I
fuck
swear
is
to
that?
fuck.
Who the fuck is eating?
Jordan,
Sorry.
Jordan,
I'm trying to have a moment here.
mute your goddamn mic.
Alright, I'm done.
I'm gonna fucking slurp into my
Are
mic
you
if you don't
though?
stop that.
Yes.
Okay.
That was right in my ear.
Jesus Christie, man.
I don't know if you. I mean, I guess Isaac probably told you about what happened to Sneevil, right?
Well, it wasn't Isaac that told me. And
Oh.
it already happened in, I guess, the past timeline.
Well, I mean, he's gone now, but I have a couple things of his, and I wasn't really too close to him. So I thought maybe you would like to have some of the stuff I got when I didn't. She looks up. I didn't loot his body, but I took some important things off of him so he wouldn't lose.
So it was kind of looting,
I didn't
but
see
I,
it was more
okay.
looting.
just what did you get?
Well, and she kind of motions to her bag. So in there, you can have pain and pleasure. That's not really my thing.
Is that the guns?
Yes.
That's not my thing either, honey.
But there's also something else in there. It was like a key. I don't really know what to do with it.
Exactly what I need right now.
I
I know exactly what to do with that.
Well, I mean, you can have it. I don't really know what I'd be able to do with it, and if you need it, like, take it. I'm not gonna. She's like, I'm not gonna
No,
use it.
thank you. Otherwise, I would have been searching all over the place for this.
Oh,
And she kisses her on the forehead as because I remember that now. Then I grab the key and I'm like, all right, I'll be back, bitches.
okay, be safe. I'm gonna go sleep now.
Chris is currently looking for a sheet of paper and a pen.
Oh, Chris, you're gonna be my bodyguard. Follow me.
Chris, that's against the rules.
He throws his hands up and
Fight,
follows.
fight.
Chris, don't make me use Command Undead for you to be my bodyguard right
He
now.
throws
Okay?
up his hands and just follows Cass.
Okay, good. Thank you. Well, at least you'll be able to talk with me, with just me. Okay. Once we're out of range of Levin, you can talk. I think.
That's correct.
Laven always listens.
Yeah.
Yeah, just remember that I do have it's a telepathic thing, is how I hear. Just remember that.
Yeah,
So-
we're gonna get out of your range.
And so I'm guessing you and Chris are heading towards the Orgasmodome?
Hell yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I'm pinging on Creep. Anyways, so the two of you exit the hospital, and once you're like considerably a good distance away from it, Chris begins talking again.
Where are we headed?
Oh, the fun place.
Oh yeah, bang two redheads thing.
Yeah, you sure did.
That was.
I just have to grab a couple of things there.
Why did you need me to be a bodyguard?
Well, because the last time I went outside, I got kidnapped. So.
Good point.
So I prefer, if I had someone with me to watch my back, So, because that fucker might still be around.
Got it. I'll look around for him while you're getting what.
Thanks. Alright, so head on in.
Alrighty. So you head on in there, and Orgasmodome is silent. Darude Sandstorm is not playing. There actually appear to be some disappointed people still outside the Orgasmodome, sad that it didn't open up last night, and that it's not been opening up for several nights now. And you head on in. The key that you have actually works for the front, and people are like, "Oh my god, who is this wondrous girl who opened the
It's
Orgasmodome?"
me, bitches! Party queen!
And I'm guessing you locked the door behind yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want them in. Yeah.
And you
One
head towards
dancer parties inside.
You head towards the semi-decorated Orgasmodome towards Sneevel's office, and you walk on, and it's the same sort of clean, organized office that you are used to. and you see that door that he opened before with that semi-ethereal key.
Yes, wonderful. The,
What are you
make
getting
a
from in
sad
there?
touch of the desk as like a somber goodbye, friend, and then go open the door.
What are you getting from in there?
You'll see. It's
Do I really
important
want
to
to
me,
know?
okay? No, not really.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go looking for the belt.
All right, as you begin opening the door, suddenly music starts kind of blasting out, like he forgot to turn something off.
Jesus.
Um,
Oh,
Nice.
and it's like you look around for the source of the music, and you see a sort of vinyl that just says Orgasmodome Volume 2.
God.
Do you turn off the vinyl player?
Don't you dare.
I'll just turn it down a bit.
Okay. I'll turn it down a bit, so there we go.
Can we not listen to this?
All
Shut
right,
up.
so you turn down the floating vinyl
It's
player a bit more.
tribute.
You kind of just see all around you, there's just stuff everywhere, just kind of like floating in the void. Roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Alright, I'm gonna be staying outside watching the door.
Thank you. Perception.
Cassandra, you see several things that kind of catch your attention. First of all, you see what appears to be a framed photograph of the senior wardens. So this includes your mother.
Oh.
It includes both the Tubus brothers. It includes Sneeble himself. It includes Tim. And it includes a woman with like short bobbed hair and wearing wide frame glasses who appears to be standing in the middle. Who you don't recognize.
I'm gonna take the photo with me.
Alrighty. So do you take it out of the frame, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. So you stick the photograph in your pocket. It's about like a 4x6. It's not super big. Just small enough for him to want to kind of keep in there, keep safe.
Yeah.
You see the belt box as well. There are several other things. Are you interested in any of this it's just kind of like stuff he keeps in here. It's not anything story related.
I'm curious, yes.
I mean, the first thing you see is a mannequin wearing a gimp suit.
Okay, I'm not interested in that.
You do see what appears to be an enchanted whip.
Oh.
And if you look at the leather hilt of it, it says embroidered Sylvia.
Ooh.
Huh. I'm gonna
Sexy
take that.
bitch.
I'm sure he won't mind me having these things that he did tell me as he died. The first time.
Mhm. You do also see the pocket transceiver thing from before that had all the warden's locations on it.
Yeah.
Would you like to take that with you this time?
Yeah, I would.
All right. It kind of like you press a button and it'll enlarge and show everything. So you just kind of stick it. It's pretty small, like almost like pin size.
Okay.
And that's really about all there is that you'd notice, besides
Okay.
just some random bullshit.
And then I just need the belt.
Okay.
Yeah, ball gags, a couple of bad.
I realized I left Penny.
The Penny's been gone. Penny left after day one.
Oh, okay.
After seeing that everybody was okay, Penny left.
Alright.
Roll me one more perception check as you begin to leave.
Nice.
Just a moment. Yeah, okay. You hear music begin to play as you leave, not from the vinyl player. It's from super, super far away, and you can hardly even perceive it. Do you bother to investigate?
Yes.
As you turn around, you see a sort of area further off into the void that you didn't notice before, and there's a faint green light coming from that direction.
Huh.
Sandra, are you almost done in there?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting
just
bored.
give me a minute. So I'm gonna go towards it.
You head down towards that area, and you see floating in front of you what appears to be a broken music box.
Oh shit.
As you kind of begin to give it the once over, however, it appears to be empty.
Oh. Why is it playing? Of course, it's playing music.
There's a little bit of what appears to be like residual energy on it, but overall it is empty.
Huh. Okay. I'm gonna close it, and
it immediately shuts up.
yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that.
All right, it's about the size of your palm of your hand. It's not too big.
Okay.
But it is like visibly broken.
Okay.
And at that point, are you ready to leave?
Yeah.
All right, so you head on out of there. Chris is still just waiting for you in the office. He hasn't noticed anything.
All right, we're good. I'm gonna look.
Okay. What did you have to get from here?
Just some magical artifacts that I require for a certain
God, you all and
deal.
your magic. I don't even want to deal with it. Don't tell me.
Yes, yes, I'm a sorceress. I have magic. Everything
Yes.
is magical related.
Everything magical related has gotten me basically killed every time, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah. Well, it's also saved your life a couple of times, so shut up.
Your axe talks to you.
Point.
You wouldn't be in a new body. Your body certainly wouldn't even have Matthew Mercer's face without it.
Point.
I'm not even there. I'm sorry.
So do you lock up the void door and everything?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Did you have any enchanted armor?
There was a gimp suit.
No,
Yes.
never mind.
Take it.
Never mind.
God, that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Zarya
Yeah.
bought in
Yeah.
a gimp suit. Just the
I
most
don't think it
overpowered
was,
gear actually ever.
I don't think it had any enchantments on it, so I don't think it's worth anything. I just think it's Sneevel's favorite outfit.
It's
That's
actually the most
all.
overpowered piece of gear in the game.
It was red leathered and it was bedazzled. You recall, Cassandra?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm imagining Anne's leather.
Kinda, yeah.
It's
Yeah. Bedazzled.
Chapless.
More kinky, yeah.
Assless chaps.
Assless
Assless
chaps.
chaps.
plus
Um,
50 SE because nobody wants to touch it.
And there was a Iron Maiden around the cock area.
God!
What the hell is
Yeah,
wrong
you
with
don't
you?
want that.
That
You want
would be
that.
an issue now, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, so do you walk up the office as well, Cassandra?
Yeah.
Roll me perception. Again, I guess.
Come on, that's the same!
Hold on, I'm also rolling.
17.
17,
Amazing, Chris. Your highest perception roll of all time.
right?
So, Chris, you noticed this, and you actually pointed out to Cassandra. There appears to be somebody watching you from the rafters.
Who's there?
What?
Cassandra, as you look up, you do recognize Lucellus looking down on you.
Hey, fucko!
Oh,
Shoot
I
magic down
remember
before he
you.
runs.
He's just like looking down at you. He's not moving or anything. He's just kind of like staring at you.
What
Dimension
do you
door up there and
want?
kick him down.
So are we
Yeah,
fighting him?
that's a good
'Cause
idea.
I'm kind of angry right now. I'm in this body. Should we fight him or are we leaving?
Chris, sick him.
Well,
Cassandra, Lucellus points to the stage area. Do you look over there?
I guess so.
Chris and Cassandra, you see about a ton of dynamite.
Oh shit, run!
Holy fuck.
And he drops a few
I'm going to
matches.
dimension door out!
Alright, so you pull yourself and Chris out.
Yes!
So you step through the dimension door and get yanked out. About how far away are you trying to get?
A good 100 feet?
So you managed to get out like more towards the seaside area, appearing on the shore, where Renzo was swimming in the original timeline after the Orgasmodome night. And after about like a good 20 seconds, you just see the entirety of the Orgasmodome light up, and the couple of people that were around it get turned into ash.
Fuck.
Oh shit! Oh,
See?
just like
This is what I'm talking about, that magic shit. Even though that wasn't magic, but
that was
Magic
called
also
dynamite.
brought you out of
Okay, that wasn't magic. Magic just saved your life again. I just saved your life with magic. So
Yeah,
shut
Alex-
up, Chris.
Alex, last time I checked, magic is not dynamite. Is not magic.
I said it's not magic. He said it wasn't magic.
All science starts as magic.
But he associates
true.
with Lucellis' magic.
Oh my god.
Thanks,
yeah,
Chris. Otherwise, we would have been blown to hell. Thanks for noticing that.
God.
Imagine that's how Cass goes out, just dies.
See, that's why I didn't want to go alone. Shit.
An Orgasmodome for
Seriously,
Haven.
Alex.
in the city.
Seriously, Alex,
Aw.
if Cassidy went alone and failed that role, are you just gonna nuke her?
I mean, like, she would have had not as much time to react because Lillian eventually would have noticed a demon in the room.
Oh,
But he was kind of far away.
Like,
good going.
God.
No
I was kind of
Orgasmodome
worried
for
there
Haven.
for a second.
Thanks for rolling a good perception. For
Yeah, thank
you,
Chris.
Alex,
God,
Yeah, what's up?
you've ruined Haven's new pastime.
That's
I
true.
literally just got a new body.
Who's
Tim,
gonna
you
tell
place of
Ash?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not tell Ash that we blew up their new place of business.
Well, we didn't blow it up. A dickhead did.
Yep.
You got it blown up.
Um,
Oh god.
God, that was amazing. Okay.
You didn't get it. You know what I mean, but you didn't get it blown up. I am sorry.
Yeah.
You immediately see
Glad you didn't die.
both of you see a mage beginning to shoot blue liquid, not water technically, but just kind of like a weird,
Liquid.
almost like an extinguisher kind of liquid at the fire, and trying to heal up a few people that just got hit.
Shit, I should go help. I'm gonna go drench on part of the fire.
All right. I'm gonna say you probably cast drench a bunch of times because this is a pretty good fire.
Yeah, but I can use that as much as I want because that I don't have a.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. It's a cantrip, so you can use as much
Yeah.
as you want. Just a moment. There's somebody. Go.
It's just everyone in the hospital just hears this massive explosion in the distance. Like,
Yeah, there's some
Yes.
paladins trying to pick up some people as well and heal them up. After a good 15 minutes or so of just straight casting drench and putting out fire, you manage to pretty much put it all out. And the man turns to you. He's wearing sort of gray robes and wearing a metal mask. And he just kind of holds out his hand to you, and he goes, "Thank you. That could have been very bad."
Cedric.
Oh no! What?
Yeah,
I was thinking
Not-
Yaxley.
Not Yaxley now. That's more of a riffraff voice. I'm doing more of my Snape voice for this one.
Can you please
Oh.
add Yaxley to this campaign? I'd get.
No.
Please.
I would add him only to immediately kill him.
That's not nice.
Anyway, yeah, that's no problem.
Well, good day to you, I suppose. And he begins walking away.
Turn to Chris. Who the fuck was that?
I have no idea, but we should probably leave before they figure out.
Leviosa.
You can roll me a perception as he leaves,
Okay, yeah.
Cassandra. Both of you can, I guess.
Hey!
Cassandra, you see, there's a bit
Yeah,
of
back to my bad one.
Chris, you don't notice this. Cassandra, as he walks away, you see a little bit of his skin, and it's a little bit see-through, and it appears to be a little light purple.
I
What?
think it's
Another
see-through.
one?
It's purple and
Oh,
see-through.
that reminds me. I need to get back to Laven. But
Why?
how do I tell them?
Why would you
I
want
need
to get back to
tell this
Laven?
As both of you says that, him being an ethereal, he's reading your minds. Excuse me.
What?
You spoke the name of an associate of mine.
Oh,
Um,
did I?
Well, you definitely thought it.
Well, I just kind of noticed that you might possibly be, someone from Australia, and
What gave
Well,
it away? Is there something showing?
I have really good eyes.
He just kind of does a once over and makes sure his clothes are fitting properly.
just
Speaking of that,
your neck. There's a little bit on your neck showing.
Thank you. That could have been rather bad.
You're welcome. What's an ethereal doing here?
I'm doing business with an arcanomail engineer in the city.
Oh. Well then, that shop might be out of commission for a minute.
Is that so?
Yeah, some things happened recently, but I can't exactly say what. You'll hear about it in the news.
Interesting. Well, the news has been out for a few days. This person just doesn't really read the news.
Well,
buy him a
maybe you
newspaper.
should read the news.
You better learn what a newspaper is, buddy. Shit.
Cass doesn't know anything really about what happened to the Arcane.
I mean, y'all have been talking for a few days. I assume it probably
okay.
came up.
Okay, well,
I think it's reasonable to assume that pretty much everything that went on has been discussed at some point.
Okay, well, I don't. Me as a player, I don't remember.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
We got attacked.
So-
Laven took her to her brother.
Well,
Okay.
if you come upon Scribe Laven again, let him know that Plutarch says hello.
Are
Okay,
you going
yeah,
back to
will do.
Australia anytime soon?
I am,
Could you take something for me?
I suppose. What is it?
It's a helix stone.
You don't have that with you. Laven
I know,
has
I know. But Laven has it.
I suppose I'll go see him then.
Thank
Do
you.
you know where he currently is?
Possibly. Just you're not gonna hurt him or anything.
He's a member of my order.
Yeah, okay, I know. Just there's been some scary reels, I think, if I remember correctly. But anyway, yeah, he will take you to him. We're headed that way anyway.
Joy.
Okay.
I
All right.
cannot
Reels
then.
like
unhear
this?
Yaxley from this character.
I'm so sorry.
But that's actually a good thing for me.
I have to go back in my notes. What did I say about this dude?
You just said he was kind of boring.
Yeah.
Purple.
Laven appreciates it.
He's like one of
Appreciates the
those.
seriousness.
Alex, he's currently reminding me of one of those big ugly things from Mass Effect that say their emotions.
Oh yeah, the
The
what are they
Hanar?
called? Yes. No, Hanar are the squid the squiddy
The
things.
Hannah or the Squid people.
Or the
Or
jelly
is it-
things rather.
Wait, Hanar or Elcor? 'Cause
The Elcor.
Elcor.
Yeah.
Hanar the
Alright.
Hanar the squids, Elcor the big old tank guy.
Apathy.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll go with you.
So before all this
Yeah.
happens, I'm going to inform that I cannot talk while I'm in the presence of Laven. So I need one of you to ask
Excellent.
and explain what happened with the
All right,
case.
Jess, you can go pee. You're not part of the next bit.
I'm so excited though. This is one of the ones I made up.
And explain what happened with Acacia and why that helix stone may be important to Australia for something.
I suppose. I guess I'll just have to see when I get it. So you all take him to the hospital?
Yep.
And Laven, immediately upon them kind of coming within the area, you detect into their ethereal. And as you are kind of looking around, you feel it approach you and enter through the door with Chris and Cassandra.
Plutarch?
Hello, Laven.
Hey guys!
Hi,
I
Cass.
suppose you heard a big noise.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Well, let's just say, while I was at the Orgasmodome, there was a little bit of an accident. And
the entire
Chris-
Orgasmodome is an accident. Okay.
Wait, you were in that place before it exploded?
no.
Roll me a bluff.
Chris is just making explosion signs with his hands.
Honestly, he doesn't give enough of a shit to really pry.
But yes, anyway, the orgasmoderm exploded.
Thank God.
A few people died, Laven.
Luckily, I was there to help put out the fires.
Plutarch just kind of like looks over towards you. You can't see his face because he's wearing a metal mask that has no eye holes, but you just get like the bitch really kind of expression coming from him.
She's always like this, Plutarch. I know. I'm sorry you had to deal with Chris too. I'm assuming he was speaking anyway. I hope he wasn't, but
It was fortunate as we approached that stopped.
yeah, it was one of my better ideas, I have to say.
Laven, if you don't mind me saying, you're looking a bit odd.
I'm feeling a bit odd.
Is this some sort of new experiment of yours?
You could say that.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on yet. I'm working on writing a report as it goes.
Well, I look forward to it.
Right. What
Now-
brings you to...
Making signs of the helix stone.
Yes, I recall. I can hear your thoughts.
Thumbs up again.
Anyways, the undead buffoon said that you had something of his.
Oh, is this helix stone his? At least I think that's what he was trying to mime.
The helix over towards him. That is what he told me, yes. Who is this?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello!
Hey!
Hi. Hey, I'm here too.
Ash, I have some horrible news for you.
Oh boy. Oh.
I may have accidentally gotten the Orgasmodome blown up.
What?
I know, tragedy. I was in there just getting some stuff, and then the evil bitch Lucelis, he tried to blow me and Chris up.
Amazing. Well, that's just.
No more
I'm
sex
sorry.
dungeon for Haven.
Boo.
I'm so sorry.
Just without Sneevil in
She
charge.
can rebuild. She can make it better.
Better, stronger,
I hate everything.
sexier.
more songs besides Darude Sandstorm.
As soon as this
Hell
little...
yeah, better off alone.
Yep. As soon as this scenario is over, we'll get to everything that... We'll fill you in on what happened.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Go ahead, continue.
Yes, that is, the undead buffoon told me that the helix stone was his.
Snape?
Yes,
think
Snape, I'm here.
He's an ethereal. His name is Plutarch.
One of Laven's nerd friends.
Yeah, he's
Nice.
He actually works in the same kind of like department as Laven. So
His
Bitchin'.
brother is Yaxley.
No.
Okay, explain it afterwards.
yeah. Yeah. I just picked it up. Chris was indisposed at the moment. At the time. I guess if you're going back to Astraria, it might be good to send it back there. I don't really have anything I don't have much I can use to examine it at the moment.
I suppose. I was here on business with an associate of mine, but they are apparently unable to come.
With who?
It's an Arcanomale engineer named BB Nethervale.
Oh, yeah, she got attacked a few nights ago.
Oh?
Yeah, I took her to her brother. She seems to be healing up okay, but she was not in good shape when I found her.
Well, I'll come back later. Then please give me the stone, Lila. Make sure it finds somewhere appropriate in Astraria.
Okay. Laven's just gonna hand him the stone.
It appears to be charged. Interesting. Well, thank you. I'll see to it then.
All right. One more
Chris
thing,
has to show.
Chris, you're allowed to speak you are allowed to explain where you got the helix stone and why.
So, Acacia's dead.
I don't know who that is.
Acacia is she was like an undead queen. She was the spirit of she was basically Saint Vicinia's zombie form. I'm not quite
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, she died, and the last thing she wanted me to do was make sure that got destroyed.
How immensely compelling.
She used magic, but she's an undead, so that's the whole source of her power.
Ah, I suppose that makes sense then.
All right, Chris, I think that's enough.
Yes, I agree.
I'm sorry, but I didn't know. He didn't tell me.
No, it's fine. Well, with that, I suppose I'll be off. Is there anything you need me to send to Australia, Laven?
I don't think so at the moment. I'll just send it. I'll send it through the mail if needed. I don't think I have anything on me at the moment.
Understood. Well, good luck with your experiment.
And same to you. I hope BB recovers fast enough for you to speak to her. Nice seeing you in general, I guess.
A pleasure, as always.
And he just kind of does a bow and sees himself out.
Ethereals have the driest fucking backs and forths I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, that's just him.
Wait, what? I fell asleep.
That's just Plutarch.
Wow, that's a real good joke, Cassandra. You really burned him.
Thanks, Jeeves.
I need some water.
And now we can, if you want to take a quick break while we explain what has happened so far with Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
All right. So Ash, it
Yes.
started out with y'all exited the sewers, and the news reporter Killian Nethervale got the story from y'all, and learned everything that happened. I'm trying to think of anything that's pertinent to you to know, because there's the one thing that everybody knows. I want to keep that a secret for Ash to experience as well. But then you dropped them off at the hospital and got them all rooms, and you went back to the temple for healing. Because you still need to take care of stuff.
Congratulations on getting free healthcare.
And so I'm going to I'm going to start there with you real quick and handle a little scenario with you. So you go into your sort of office, and Vaughn has been waiting there all night for you to get back. And the second he sees you walk through the door and you're like sincerely fucked up, he rushes over to you. Oh my God, Captain, what happened?
Long night. She sits down. It's been a very long night.
So, are you all right?
Well, as you can see, I kind of sort of lost my helmet.
And I forgot to mention, Killian saw you without your helmet, but he said he'd keep your secret.
Oh, that's nice.
Um,
That's nice.
Yeah, that alone is concerning.
Yeah, well, many things are concerning today, Bong. Got good news and I got bad news.
Okay.
Good news is, for now, there's no threat.
For now.
Yeah, for now. There's no threat. We figured out where tieflings were going and what was happening. I'll give you the report later. However, I'm going to have to pass my title to you.
What?
I've done something that I didn't think I would ever do, but it was very much needed. I wavered, and I've, prostrated myself in front of a demoness. So.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Captain.
That's alright. However, I think it's time you should take the title.
I mean, are you sure?
You're more than prepared, Vaughn. I know you. We've been at this for quite some time now.
Yeah, but you're the hero of Jamar, and I'm just a guy.
Well, time for you to,
become your own hero, sir.
I mean,
Now,
want to be a bit weird, me being the Justiciar here after you know.
look, not a lot of people know anyway. Doesn't matter.
I guess.
Plus, what is he gonna do? Send you a letter?
I guess.
Exactly.
Well,
So-
I'll think this through then. Captain, I think you should at least get healed here for the night.
Yeah, I think that's for the best.
And so Vaughn kind of takes you to the temple area and gets some priests to kind of work on you and seal up your wounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say you fall asleep for the night, and
Yep.
you're really tired, like super tired.
Exhausted.
As you wake up the next morning, you see that there is somebody walking into the temple. There's only one priest tending to you at this point, and you can see the morning light kind of pouring in through the cathedral windows, and a large figure is sitting above you and kind of wavers for the priestess to leave for a moment. And sitting down next to you in a chair is your mentor, Agathon Ragnar.
Is it really him or is it fucking...
No, it's really him. It's really him.
Holy shit! She's very surprised. So... You're back?
I was coming here anyways, and then when I heard what happened, I got here as soon as I could.
A little late, I'd say.
I'm sorry, Ina. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's what we had to go through. It's a bigger mission that they have to do now, and, well, I don't mind.
I met the others. I heard that you helped them. I'm very proud of you, you should know.
Thank you. Well, I'm a little at loss what I'm supposed to do now.
Yes, I spoke to Vaughn shortly.
Oh. You should spend more time with him. He's a good kid.
I may have to now, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really sure about this?
Um,
Everyone's faith wavers a bit now and then, but
But they don't give their services to a demoness, especially not, I think since I know what I got myself into, I think I should travel for a bit.
I understand.
And, well, I don't know, prepare everybody. Whatever this woman wants, it might be a big battle, it might be just for a good story to happen. I just worry for everyone.
I suppose so. I understand your decision, and I respect it.
Thank you. Plus, you might catch me doing a show or two once in a while. Somewhere.
He begins laughing over you, Haven. And you see trickling down his face and running into his beard are just tears at this point.
Oh, she extends her hand to give him a squeeze, reassurance. It's gonna be all right.
He kind of takes your hand and he just kind of puts the top half of his face on it and is crying into your hand.
Oh,
I almost lost you too. I'm so sorry.
no, that's not a way to act. Come on now, just smile. Everything is just fine.
He's so happy to see his kids again, Drew.
I'm sorry, it's just standing out to me like, wow, I don't think he stopped crying.
Not a
Childs
punk.
are home.
He kind of just gives you a hug, Haven, and he's just says into your ear, Ina, I'm so proud of you. I'm just so proud.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Is that in character?
No.
Okay.
Man, I hope it
she's at this point she's just crying too because She can't stand seeing people gray.
I get
Deku
you.
accidentally calls all my dad.
Yeah.
And I will cut to black there as the scene just kind of goes on for a few more minutes of crying before he kind of lets the priest get back to healing you.
Yep.
I'm not knocking him for crying. It's just an observation.
Yeah. He's been worried fucking sick about y'all for so long. And, like, Haven was already, like, a daughter to him before y'all. Like, this is... Like, he almost lost all of his children in one go. Could have been full children destruction there at the old all
Full
died.
child genocide.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Can you
Hey, 1 out
imagine
of
what he would have been like if Haven stayed? Oh my god!
Where's my
Hey, but-
child?
So, where's my original daughter?
Fucking kicks the door into Agatha's plane like, "What's up, bitches? I'm here."
Is Agathon her, like, biological father?
No,
Okay.
No.
like a daughter.
Okay.
He's the one that trained her when she was becoming a paladin.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Agathon used to be the Justiciar of Jomarn before her.
Okay.
Seven
And
out
then
of
he
8's a
gave-
good track record for a parent.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
By the way,
I like that.
hi. Haven's real name is Ina.
Oh.
Just so you guys know
That's
what
a
he was
nice
calling.
Gee,
I
that
thought I heard him call her something different.
Yeah,
don't come from nowhere.
that's Agathon's one of the only people who knows that. And I assume because they're alone that he would say it. Oh god, I was so happy to get to do that.
Yay. I'm gonna cry later.
I'm happy to see Agadad again. I missed him.
I miss
Yeah.
you.
That was gone for more than 10 sessions. Jesus.
He's been gone for more times than he's been here.
Yeah, I mean he's been gone for like I think 14 maybe at this point.
You never been there, Dad. You were never there for me. You went out for smokes and you
My
never
North
came back.
died.
Oh my
Agathon
lord.
was just like my real dad. Never there.
Okay, everyone.
Oh my god.
Why you gotta do this to me?
Guys, it's cool. Papa Agathon went out for some holy incense, and he just never came back. It's cool.
Oh
He
my
was
god.
A 20-pack of holy incense.
A 20-pack of holy.
Oh my lord.
They look like blunts. I don't know what the deal with that was.
He said he's gonna go buy milk and never came home.
I'm gonna cry.
Why are you so
we're all
mean?
friends.
I'm crying. Oh.
You're all a bunch of jerks, you know that?
I didn't
I
say-
said yes.
I didn't
This
say
is
anything.
This is my most favorite dark joke.
You didn't stop it!
My dad never came
Yeah.
home.
How could I?
Hey, man.
No, you're not gonna jump on me.
Oh my god.
I love dark
Don't
jokes.
jump. I
I'm
see
sorry.
It's my
you.
Oh my
absolute
God.
favorite dark joke.
You guys are terrible.
Oh, it's like the Mr. Jingles joke.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus.
The worst one.
But alright, I'm trying to think where should we go from there? I know Agathon had something he wanted to talk to y'all about.
Agathon also didn't talk to Chris.
There was something Agathon wanted to just say to the party. I kind of forgot to say. Is it reasonable to assume that y'all would like have dinner with him out of the hospital?
Yeah, let's have dinner, Agathon.
Yeah.
Agadad.
So let's say the night after Plutarch shows up. God, I don't want to cry again. So the night after Plutarch showed up and grabbed the Helix Stone, y'all all get together and have dinner together. Rinza, do you want to invite your crew as well?
Might as well.
I'm gonna say also, everybody's here. Zevel's there, Shanrel's there, Barris is there,
Gawain is
Party!
there.
the crew members
Fuck,
are
I need
there.
to go.
Thrash and Santiago are there in the corner drinking. It's y'all pretty much rented out the first. I'll say Agathon paid for it. Agathon paid for the first floor of this tavern to be rented out,
Yo!
just for y'all to have dinner.
Party at the tavern.
And-
What music is playing though?
That's a good question,
Some
guys.
jolly,
What music do we want to play?
Some jolly
Not a nice
little
It
fiddle
It was
accordion.
fiddle
Jolly
music.
Jig.
Through Sandstorm.
Something jolly.
It's not Darude Sandstorm.
Something very, very jolly and taverny.
Play Wings of Fate from Persona 5, I guess. I don't know.
How about this? This is also kind of good though.
Oh, that is so somber as hell.
It's just kind of like you guys finish your mission. This is a nice
Turn
little
that bitch up.
thing y'all all having. I turn it up.
Yeah.
I can't kick stand to this, bro.
It's okay. This isn't a keg stand party. This is
Renza doesn't
I'm so happy to see my children party.
Jess, I don't care if he's still technically injured. He's going to kickstand.
No
yeah,
keg
you-
stands at family gatherings. It's wrong.
No, yeah, no
Come on,
cake.
I'm
Don't beat
gonna
that, uncle.
Can we hire a
I'm gonna
bard
leave
just
and
to
find
play
a
like
cake.
the fiddle or something?
I'm gonna go leave and go find a
Sure.
Have fun.
There's
a whip into the tavern.
Oh my word. God. So y'all are all eating and having fun. Agathon is sitting next to Haven. And I guess somebody could be on the other side. Who wants to sit next to Agathon?
I do.
Oh man. I guess Isaac does then. I heard
Yeah.
that first.
Aw.
I'm sorry.
All our dads have tables. Evel and Agathon.
It's my damn delay.
I'm sorry. And so you guys are just all having a jovial time. Chris, roll me a perception roll. We'll see how this goes.
Oh dear.
Chris, you have boobs.
Chris, you're just kind of... Well, Chris, I'll say you're not eating, so you're just kind of... All you're doing is listening to conversations. And you hear Agathon talking to Haven and Isaac at the end of the table, talking about how on the way here he got attacked by a bandit chief, and how he arrested his whole gang and brought him here. That's why it took him a bit longer than expected.
Incredible.
Wait, what did you say?
Hello there, you. On the way here, I got attacked by this bandit chief, and I ended up taking his whole crew into custody.
It's Chris, by the way.
Hello, Chris.
You don't remember me at all, do you?
I never met you.
No, he did. He did on his way out. That was the second day he left.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't like process you as your name and stuff.
Oh.
He has a different body too.
Point. Well then. Anyway, do you know the name of the bandit?
His name was... I mean, he called himself the Mauler. I don't think that was his actual name. I believe it was Thor,
Thorgrim Ingard.
Yeah, that was it, actually.
Yes, I need to see them.
Okay, he's in prison right now here. Do you need to go right now?
Slurp.
I mean, we can have this. Y'all are having fun, so I won't ruin you all's fun. But after this, or tomorrow, I'd like to.
Agathon gets out a piece of parchment from his bag and writes a little note on it, and then like stamps it.
Here, if you just take this by the jail, they'll treat you nicely, I'll say that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Kind of gives you a nod.
He takes it and then, like, just keeps staring at it for the rest of the party.
Now, everyone, there was something I wanted to tell you all a few days ago. I waited until now until I had you all together to say anything, however.
Alright, what is it?
Oh. What is it?
Shortly after I arrived here, I received a message from Queen Fiora. It was the queen of this nation.
Oh, okay. I never actually knew her name, so now I know. Okay.
None of us did.
There you
Let's
go.
be real.
Her name is Queen Fiora Vascor.
We'll all
After
pretend we
Vascor.
knew.
Yeah.
Ah, great. Anyways, she had a message sent for all of you. Would you like me to read it? It's rather short.
Sure.
Essentially, the abridged version is that, for those of you that care, she wants to assemble a task force led by you all. She finds you to be very, well, effective, if nothing else. Especially after hearing what you did here.
I mean,
It's a serious offer.
I wasn't paying attention.
I mean, I don't know Agathon. Like, I mean, to be honest, Haven kind of did all of it, and I had to kind of make a sacrifice. And I don't know if we're really cut out to be leading a task force.
I died.
I mean, and Renza died.
Well, let me say something. I sacrificed myself because I believe you all have a greater mission. This could be good for you all.
And to be fair, Isaac died too, but I allowed him to be the leader of your little task
Yeah.
force.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I still don't know what was up with that. It's still a mystery to me.
I
He
mean, I
had
guess,
experience from what I understood.
So that means if you keep training
Again,
and
did
getting
I
better,
did I
you'll
mention
have
that like a
experience.
bunch of our party members have died?
Yeah, I've died twice at this
I mean,
point.
technically,
I don't need to hear this.
Didn't you say some other guy died before me too?
Don't let me acknowledge.
Oh wait, crap.
And then Myrrh actually takes one of her black daggers and stabs it into the table and looks at Renza.
All right, children. Let's
Fine,
not
my bad.
get too
I'm just gonna like
Let's calm it
gently
down a
grab
bit.
Mer's hand and pull it back.
My bad.
Well,
Look,
I'll-
Okay, look, I can't say I'm gonna fight for the queen.
I
but
sacrificed my religion because of this.
If
I
you need a
mean-
royal charter or anything else besides directly fighting demonic forces, I will gladly lend my crew and my ship. But I will not definitely be in the fray. I have a family to feed, man.
Are we talking about like actual big large group war or like
No,
small
no,
operations?
no, Mar. Just smaller missions to help keep the peace in Jomar.
It sounds like what we've always been doing, except less
Yes,
trouble.
except you're officially sanctioned. There's a 1,000 gold upfront sign-up bonus,
Mm.
and then there's
As
750
if go
gold
home.
per month, and then you get bonus for every sanctioned mission.
Kind of gives you a look, Cass.
Well, I'm in.
I just have one question. Is that 1,000 gold up like for everyone, like split between all of us? Or...
Everyone gets 1,000 gold up front.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like 200 gold or something each.
No.
Okay.
Will they be able to send me armor? Like,
Uh,
immediately?
Suppose, perhaps. I mean, I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure how that would work.
Okay.
Can't you afford your own?
No, I'm broke. I lost all my money when I gave up my body.
Oh, you
That's
could have
true.
said so. I can help you with that. I have at least some money.
Thank you.
The ship grows.
Well, I mean,
No.
I don't mind helping, but
As
first I
long
want to
as we
figure out
can
what's
get
going
it
on.
out of our city as quickly as possible, I think it's fine.
Well, I'm willing to get out of your city. I just want to get to Thorgrim, and then I'll leave immediately.
Is Chris about to leave us and become a bandit?
No, no.
Because it sounds like
Bandits are boring. I like being a.
Last I
So,
heard,
Chris,
you
with
were
us,
a
you
kid.
can just get money and fight shit.
You
So-
Exactly.
You could fight the Grimmicks if you roll in with some bandits, you know?
Oh, see, I want to.
Yeah,
I
if you
need
decide to
round
go
2
fight
with
the
him.
Grimmicks, get back to
Children! I kind of missed that, to be honest.
Sorry.
What the
Jack.
hell's the
Anyways,
Hey, yeah,
so
nice.
Mer, you're interested?
Yeah, I am actually.
All
Me
right.
too,
Who is the Me Too?
Chris.
Sorry, so it's at least 2. Anyone else?
I could use the gold. I can at least
Alright.
do it for a little bit.
Laven.
Sure, I suppose.
You said as a boatman, didn't you, though?
I will literally do anything but actually fight unless you want to take the big muscly orc guy over there.
Well, I'll see what we can do about just having you be a charter ship. How about that?
Gladly, as long as I still get paid. Nox, you're fighting with them from now on.
Yeah!
There, you got muscle now.
Great. Let's see what else.
And I guess
Oh.
Carol, if you want to like. go on
It
and-
does specify on here that there can only be 10 official members of this. They get the 750 gold per month and the 1,000 gold up front. So,
Well, Santiago and the other guy aren't here officially with us. They were just kind of helping us with another.
yes,
mission.
we're just we're working for Mr. Captain over there.
Yep. So they're kind of included in my take.
They just kind of both raise their glass. Santiago just grunts as he always does. All right, Isaac, are you interested at all?
Well, Cass, what do you think? What are you gonna do?
I feel like I have some things I need to do before I do anything else.
That's what I was feeling as well.
I respect that.
It's not like I don't want to help, of course. It's that priorities take precedence over, you know, like how you
understand.
left,
Gold would be nice.
like how you went to
I-
Vasco Hold to keep down the fort. You know,
I understand completely.
I just have
I think you two should go do what you need to do.
yes, unfinished business.
Yeah. I think what you have to do is a little more important than just kind of doing some mercenary work under the queen.
Yeah, it's more urgent, and I just need to go home for a bit. It's not to say that I'm not coming back, of course. I will miss this group dearly, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Well, it looks like someone has to pick up a bow and arrow, and she just kind of raises her glass like,
You
I'm getting a
cast
fucking
humor.
crossbow.
I'm officially naming you my successor for the time being, then, I guess.
No, I don't call me that. That means
What
I
the
don't
fuck
jump
does that
out of
take
even
the mantle.
mean?
She looks
Wait.
right at him. I'm not jumping out of a carriage for you.
Congratulations, Mer. You're the new team coward.
Mer, please don't be Isaac's successor, because that means I'm gonna die again.
Look, I don't have a leadership role. I'm just saying I'm really good at range shit. I'm just
Hey,
not going to
that
be
is
using
exactly
an evil
the same
knife.
as me, and I was thrust into this shit.
I'm afraid that after this, I have to go back to Vaskerhold to continue the search, so I
You
won't
know
be
who
on
else
the
is good at
team.
thrusting? That
I-
sword is Isaac.
As the person who is staying, I do not want Mur in charge of me.
Thanks. Well, you know,
You can
I
sort it
don't
all
want to
to
be in charge. She just sips her
Good.
drink.
Then we
Alright.
agree.
Soda.
Hey, I'll
Fucking
be in
Coke.
charge.
God, no.
God, how about I'm in charge? I'll join this fucking crew, man.
We
Hell,
want
Jeez.
I gotta rebuild my pancake fund.
Jeeves, you're in charge.
Jeez, we'd be
But
more
only
than
the big
happy to
you.
have you.
I'm okay with
Excellent.
being in charge.
Oh my god, this is the greatest day of my life. Thank you.
Cheers to Jeeves being our leader now.
Here, here.
Hey,
I really
Here,
like
here.
that.
Isaac whispers to Laven, "You're actually the leader. Don't tell him.
I know. Laven's just like, I know.
Don't crush his dreams.
I'm not listening to Laven.
If he
Oh
asks
my
you guys to do
God.
something, pretend to do it."
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
I'll do it if it's a good idea.
Agathon kind of just turns over to Haven and whispers in her ear, I'm guessing that's a no for you.
Not with this group. I'd rather travel a little while.
Hey, you want to
I
come with us,
understand.
Haven? We got some shit to deal with.
I almost died.
He gives you kind of a coarse kiss on the forehead, just like impulsively.
Yeah.
Hey, you can rock with me in
I'm
class. We're
smart.
about to die somewhere.
Like my sweet girl.
I'm smart.
Saucy.
Oh god. Yeah, everybody,
In front of everyone, Dad.
as the conversation continues into the night and you guys begin drinking, everybody roll me a fortitude save besides Chris and Laven.
Yo.
Nice.
Let's get
nice.
drunk, y'all.
I
Oh
have
God, Laven being the only sane man besides Chris would be awful.
Alright, Mur, you're out.
Ah, fuck.
Haven,
I drink like a champ.
As she just said,
Haven,
I've
you
never been
and Isaac have a shot contest and you win, Haven.
Ah, fuck you. I almost had you.
Cassandra, you
I'm
have
the hero.
begun your party
Jamar.
once more. Lorenzo, you get trashed with your crew.
Woo!
Jeeves is
Start-
just drinking
start-
maple syrup, so he's not drunk.
We start.
Maple
Renzi-
syrup. He gets diabetes.
I order a round of pancakes
Here's-
with cheese.
Here's the question for everybody. Do you try and convince Agathon to drink?
Yes.
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 Oh,
Yes.
Dad.
Alright.
Agathon,
Oh, no,
it's a
father.
tradition.
Oh, fine.
Chuck,
And I-
Chuck, Chuck,
Yes,
Chuck,
yes.
Chuck,
Come on,
Chuck,
do
Chuck,
it.
Chuck.
He takes a big. He tries and just like downs an entire bottle of whiskey, and is like, still got it.
Just like my dad.
Round of applause for Agathon.
Would you like some water, sir?
Yes, please.
So Alex, can you just keep on rolling until Agathon gets in that one?
No.
No.
Don't kill him.
He's an old man. His
Kill
liver can't hold
Dad.
out forever. And so the night goes on, and you guys party and all that. Chris, do you want to head to the jail?
Yes.
All right. I will stop the music as you do so.
Chris going
Um,
killing.
So, Chris, you head towards the jail. You still look more or less alive because, once again, the body's not that old yet. And so you walk in, and there's a knight kind of just sitting at the front desk, and he looks up at you. It's like, do you know what hour it is? What are you doing here?
He just shows the sign. I mean, the parchment immediately.
Well, let me take a look at that. Prime Justiciar. Oh, Prime Justiciar. You're here on business of him then. All right. I'll show you to who you're here for.
Thorgrim Ingard.
Ah, that guy. All right. Follow me. And he takes you into the back. There's a bunch of people you see in cells that are kind of cursing at you as you walk around.
Let me see your nice, your nice, firm tits, girl. As the guy says to you as you walk by.
He just flips them off.
We're learning.
And he shows you into a cell. There's a guy all chained up. And as you look at him, he's like got kind of a large fade and a very like intensely like long braided beard. And very dark skin. He's got scars all over him, but he's completely chained up at this point. He just kind of looks up at you as you are at the door. Who the fuck is this? And the guard just kind of shrugs and leaves you two to talk. What the fuck do you want?
Thorgrim,
Yeah.
do you know anything about your ancestry?
I know a bit about my family. Who the fuck is asking?
Potentially your great-grandfather. Or maybe even further.
What the fuck are you on? You think I can't see you're a woman?
I hate Laven. Anyway, I'm an undead. I have died twice, and I had a male's body, but a certain somebody put me in a female body that is somewhat male by other structure, but unfortunately now I'm female.
God, I can't describe to you how little I care.
Well, I don't really care anything about you. I could probably break you out if you tell me what I want to know.
He kind of leans forward as much as he can, because like there's a shackle around his neck and one around each of his limbs. All right, what the fuck do you want to know?
Tell me about your ancestry.
I don't know. We're not a particularly proud family. We used to live in Vasco Hall, as far as I know. After before that, we got kicked out. I'm not quite sure why that is. Some problem with the church, if I'm correct.
Yeah, tell me more about that. I was a fighter in the past.
All right.
A very big fighter.
Let's see. My aunt told me something about how a member of our family got burned at the stake for being a witch. And somebody else got executed by the member of the order down in there. Yeah. Apparently he tried to assault the monastery and everything, and they just captured him after beating him down.
Yeah, tell me more about that guy. That's me.
That's you?
Yes, that is me.
I don't know. There's not much about him. He's the son of the woman who was burned at the stake.
I'm the son of a witch?
I don't
Potentially a
know.
witch?
My family doesn't say she was actually a witch. They just burned her at the stake for being a witch.
Okay. Do you know where I could find out?
I hate to break it to you, but we're not a very prestigious family, and I'm the last member.
And you're in jail. Potentially
I'm in
going to
jail.
be executed. It's potentially going to be executed for whatever nonsense you decided to do in the mountain.
Definitely executed. Yes, that's definitely going to happen.
Well, I don't have fucking vascular fafnir.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of gonna do a prison break on my own. Think it'd be fun. So if you could maybe not ruin that for me, that'd be great. How boring would it be if it just somebody came and broke me out? Like, wouldn't be very entertaining. It would be a good story to tell at bars.
That does kind of sound pretty badass if you do it on your own.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I'm just gonna rip out of here.
Who do you want any help? Or like I can bring some things down.
If you can he kind of looks around. Do you have a hairpin, maybe?
A hairpin? No.
Actually, roll me for a perception. This isn't your hair, so.
Oh,
You might have, yeah, man. You might have had one in life, and they just didn't take it.
7.
There's something digging into the side of your skull. Yeah, you're wearing one. Just give it to me, please.
I toss it in there.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't know more. Oh, there is one thing I might be able to do for you.
What?
In my possessions, I don't know if you have access to that. But there is a book that one of my ancestors wrote, and I don't know. Maybe it would have some use to you.
Okay, I will go and request that. You don't need it for anything, do you?
No. I held on to it because I thought somebody should have it. But if you're a member of my family too, you might as well.
Well, do me a favor.
Yeah.
You're the last living one of us, so don't die. At least have children, please.
Oh, believe me, I fuck like
Ingards.
crazy. I just don't know if I just don't know if any of them are mine.
Hey, find a couple of redheads. They'll give you the time of your life. They associate themselves with the Orgasmodome, which is
Chris, I'm sorry, but 2 of the people that blew up in the Orgasmodome blew up for the redheads.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Rip.
Necrophilia.
Wait.
You'll never find
Wait,
out what happens
didn't
to your undead seed.
Hey,
Oh my God.
didn't that happen because, time shenanigans?
what?
So that didn't
blow up?
happen?
What?
Well,
what
No,
I mean, you still fuck them.
redheads.
he still started. He wasn't. He didn't do it all night like he did.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I was
information.
stuck in the middle of it.
Gross.
Damn, I really wanted to know what was going on with that undead seed.
It's too bad there are things.
Fucking little Chris babies running around.
Hey,
and,
I'm
dead.
pregnant now.
he's like, no, believe me, I'll just for you, I'll try and put one in someone.
Good. Make plenty. We need.
Jesus
We
fucking.
need to stay. We need to stay alive. We will be a proud family.
Sure thing. That's nice. Good talking to you. I don't know what to call you. Great cousin or something.
Yeah.
Granddaddy.
I guess We'll go with that.
No, let's
Daddy.
not say daddy.
Let's not
Nope.
do that. 'cause
I just said let's not say daddy.
Anyway,
Um,
I'm gonna go get that book.
All right. So you head out of the cell. The guy locks it up again. After seeing that you're done, and he begins walking you back to the front.
Hey, can I get access to his possessions?
I suppose. What sort of thing are you looking for?
He has a book.
I guess,
ancestry.
Let's go take a look. Then as you go back there, the guard begins going through the Thorgrim's possessions, and he does find a singular book, and it's rather pretty old looking book, fairly ancient. And the cover is a bit faded, but he hands it to you. All right, just please get out. I need to get back on my break.
Thank you. Can you point me in the direction of a library?
He gives you general directions to a library.
Thanks.
He kind of escorts you out, Chris. And do you look at the cover of the book?
Yes.
And it's faded, very, very, very faded, and kind of hard to read. But you can fairly distinctly see a title that is a book that is titled "The Lost Adventures of Chris Ptolemy" by Marianne Ingard.
Oh, so it is how to pick a losing fight and get your ass racked.
Friends are not getting a break tonight.
Huh.
That wasn't
So
right.
my
That
name
was
is
wrong.
Chris Ptolemy.
Would you like to open it up at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it.
On the inside, the first page is a dedication page, and it says "Dedicated to my little Einar, my own little adventurer."
Oh.
Oh
Aww.
God.
Oh,
Better not
his
be some
mommy
sort of
wrote this
baby
for
book.
him.
All right, I'm gonna continue reading.
Ptolemy
You
was
begin
a
reading
real
it, and it's just kind of like this really fun adventure, Chris. And as you begin to read it, you feel some of your memories coming back, and you realize this is a book that your mother wrote for you, and this is what you held on to in your mind when you were willing yourself back to life after they burned her at the stake. and after you attempted to kill them all for doing what they did to her, and they captured you and they executed you. And
Aw.
Chris Tolmere is the name that you remember because that's the name that mattered most to you.
Wow.
Wow.
See, I'm not as fucked up as you thought, Norik.
Fucked up, buddy. Your mom got fucking slaughtered, and then so did you. So that's kind of depressing.
Well, the reason.
That's still fucked up.
Anyway.
No, this is making him as stupid now as him just
Yeah,
assaulting
it's
a
not as-
monastery.
I'm glad it's not literally you or just a dumbass.
Yeah.
Alex, I have an idea.
I'm like waving my book up in the sky, kicking off Norik mentally.
No, you gotta wave it down at hell. You gotta wave it downwards.
That's true.
Well, downwards then.
Just eat shit, Norik.
Anyway,
Grimmix's cave.
I'm going to take this book to the library. Well, attempt
Oh, that's so sweet. All right, Chris. So you head to the library as per the dude's instructions, and there's a donation box. It is closed, though.
to.
Break into it.
No, not the donation box. The library is closed. Excuse me. I did not use proper pronoun noun antecedent.
Let's see. I'll just drop that in there, and no, there's no paper.
Think on this.
Yes.
Where can I get paper?
Hmm?
Actually, I'm gonna go back to the group.
Break
Go back
into
to
the
the group.
library.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the group.
All right, the group they're all partying. Half of them are passed out.
All
Is there anything you'd like to try and do?
I have to wait for the next day because nobody that is feasibly conscious and actually wants to talk to me, Laven.
I mean, if you bring up a book, he might talk to you.
He's like one of those dogs you wake up with a treat.
Yeah,
You just
like,
read a book in front of them.
Yeah, I mean,
See,
he's-
but I'd imagine that Laven would incinerate any memory of Chris.
actually no. If you would have donated it and told him, Chris would have gone slightly up in Laven's esteem. Slightly.
I mean, he's probably still gonna do that. He just said he needed paper or something to write in it, right?
Yeah, because I don't think Chris doesn't know how to write now.
Laven would actually be willing to help Chris with this.
Laven, please be my literal ghostwriter while you still are literally a ghost.
He's not literally
So-
a ghost anymore, though. He does have some bones. It's probably.
Still kind of a ghost.
I think his right hand's probably back, but not his left.
More like a ghoul. Currently.
Yeah,
Well, he's gonna go to Laven then.
yeah. Laven would actually help right now.
All right, look, I realize we have had a lot of issues, but this is rather important to me, and the fact that I'm even coming to you, I guess, I don't know. I'm bad with this stuff, okay?
Okay.
This book
Oh, book.
is... He shows it.
Laven just like perks up slightly.
Jackie.
This book is the whole reason I am... Do I say alive? No, not alive. There's never been...
Yeah, just
Sapient?
ignore it.
I exist
Ignore
right
that.
now. And I want to donate it to the library, but it's kind of old and I want it restored. Could you do that?
I do have mend as a cantrip. I could probably do that.
You could use that, yeah.
Yeah. I can try mending it. think-
All right, you do so, Laven.
Don't nat one and then roll
Can I
this
interrupt
whole.
you guys real quick?
This isn't a roll as we established earlier. I don't think.
Yeah, it's like if it has HP, then you can roll like how much you actually get back, but that's about it.
Just for the sake of this, you just kind of spend a few minutes and it you flip through all the pages and they kind of just get restored by your magic, and it looks almost brand new. And Chris, you see the cover, and it's what you would imagine yourself looking like in life, with like a really cool set of armor on, like the armor that you always wanted.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah, sure.
End of part 1.